Right, points at
Stop.
Chance. Chance, are you there? My son. Alright, well, I'll just shoot myself.
He's dead!
Oh, Lord.
I couldn't find my token, and then I realized it was under Aldorn.
Yee.
As always.
Eyebrow waggles. I swear to God, Chance, that stupid bitch.
He's alive, probably
Hell
just
that.
got called for something.
Dumb. Stupid. White.
Oh, here it comes.
Privilege.
There it is.
No, it's guilt. My guilt.
Kilt?
This is,
Now in debt for the rest of my life. Hell yeah. What an incredible
God damn it!
experience.
It doesn't fucking do the gift. Let me try again. Wait, it gets better.
Oh my god.
What is this? I don't. There's so many things. There's so many things. And I like how easy it must have been to do because they just had to copy and paste it. But it's so beautiful. Alright, well, I guess session will never happen because that stupid, worthless pile of human garbage didn't show up.
Wow, that's pretty rough.
It's extremely rough.
Blue's
Alright.
Blue, your house is so fucking gorgeous.
I agree.
Did you guys look at Blue's pool? Look at Blue's
I'll-
pool.
It is
I'll
a
be-
very pretty pool.
I'll be over in like a week.
Sorry
I could
about that
spam
whole
you guys
shooting
to take
thing,
this,
I
but then
hope
you might
will
find out
take
where
it
I
to your
live,
heart,
and then that's a
Mr.
bit
Colonel,
troublesome.
but that
Yeah, we
dream
wouldn't want that
will
because
find
then
a
I'll,
way to
like I
forgive
said, I'll
us.
show up in a week.
Sorry about that whole
Uh,
shooting you thing.
I'll send photos later,
into your
probably in
heart,
private
which
chats,
is
because I don't
fair,
want
but that
really
dream,
want to spread them too
you'll
much.
Find a way to forgive.
I just a few flourish.
I mean, I do plan on stalking you endlessly, so that's a good idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blue just smiles
You
at
guys ever
camera.
If you guys ever come to Australia, you're welcome to crash.
Well, you hear
I
that?
am on my way.
Starts packing bags.
I gotta hang out in that pool.
No, that's like literally the most expensive ticket I could probably buy. Let's see what a ticket to Australia costs.
I'm taking to Australia.
Where? Well, I guess I won't ask you. I'll just fucking pick a place. Get a general vibe. It's gonna be like within
Sydney!
$200. It's like $1,500. I don't know if that's one way or not, though. I assume
I think
it's
that's one way.
no way. One-way tickets aren't a
Yes,
thing.
okay.
I mean, they are a thing, but like,
One-way tickets don't exist, Blue.
oh wait, it's yeah, you're right. It's 2,500, and it's a 25-hour trip. Melbourne.
I feel that. Being on a plane for, like, that long is miserable.
Have
Oh,
twice a
I
lot.
used to do it all the time because I have relatives in America.
My
When I was a
name's
kid, it was
Blue, and my big dick energy is greater than the Earth itself.
The world's too big,
My
it needs
parents-
to shrink.
my parents did very well for themselves,
Ugh.
and I happen to be very lucky.
Can they do well for me too?
Why does this
You
map
wanna be
have?
adopted?
Oh hell no!
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
You want to be
You'd
adopted?
have to be adopted,
I-
and it's a bit too late.
I'm on my way.
It's not too late.
Forges my birth certificate so I'm younger. Mama, Daddy,
Papa.
Papa,
They
Father.
made it. They made Antarctica so fucking big on.
Oh, I'm the last one here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are, you stupid bitch. Now I'm gonna force you to give the summary of what happened last time.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we went to a new island. We spoke to some people. Someone tried to steal some other things from a person. Then those same people stole things from the grift shop.
Hell yeah.
Eldorn and Else. And someone else. No, it was just Eldorn and Else. Yeah, went to meet in Maximum Sheep. That was weird. Then everyone together met Nan's counterpart, Polly. Last time we also went to some place called Period Plant.
No.
And then I left, so...
That was it. We didn't do anything after that.
Oh.
They didn't go to Period Plant.
Oh. We started walking to Period Plant.
There you go.
Nice save, nice save.
Alright, now, this time, we walked to Period Plant.
This time on Dragon Ball Z, it just cuts to everyone, like, walking silently.
It's just a casual walk, so it shouldn't be an issue.
It's just
That's the episode.
a distant cough, you know, the stage cough that...
Alright, guys, so you're gonna it has been voted on that you're gonna do that first. Also, it shouldn't be in it. Who's moving Polly?
I did accidentally.
Whoever. Or sorry, it shouldn't be an issue. It should be a casual checkup. Maximum, she just wants you to make the power's not working, and that sucks. That's it. So just plug something in, probably, right? So go ahead.
He said, knowing it would never work.
If you zoom out, you see the way to Period Plant is this way.
Now that the narrator's done speaking, let's go.
Let's battle!
It's time to
I don't think just in case in character info.
Oh, on the way, you can just probably quick.
Okay.
Are we?
Yes?
Okay.
No. I just like to think the narrator of the. And no, they were not.
They were not getting paid.
We're getting paid in our own way.
Legal.
This isn't kindness. We'll get passport.
Basically, we're saving money in the long run.
Very less expensive, yes. So that we can move around without getting stuck endlessly into the sea. On the fucking
Like a
dinky
fucking man is just like changing positions.
Walk right now, and I hear about 10 steps for every 2 I'm taking from you. What is happening? That chuckle was not an answer. Are you okay?
Oh wait, am I being talked to?
Yes.
Oh god, I'm cutting out so bad I don't understand a word anyone's saying.
Oh no.
Oh,
Here, let me try and connect and reconnect. Sorry, what was said?
Are we still cutting out for you?
Are we?
I can make out
Are you
sentences.
Are you in browser or do you?
Nope, Discord hates me.
That's weird because mine's usually the one that doesn't connect right.
I'm green.
Congratulations. What was it that was said? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Jordan, you're
You
on
can
that
go. You can go if you want.
I literally didn't have anything. No, you repeated.
Essentially, okay, well, essentially because you're moving your girl a lot. Just says, Nan, I'm hearing about 10 steps from you for every 2 I'm taking. This is a casual walk. What are you doing?
I'm
Are you
excited
okay?
and small.
No. All right. I'll accept that. How did I lose the?
You're taking too long.
You were too focused on my steps.
I'm sorry, I was concerned.
I forgive you.
I'll make sure to never be concerned again. This isn't a race. You don't have to. Hey! Hey! Come on, guys!
You're leading me on.
Alright. So you guys follow the trail out of Apostroport into the pseudo wilderness of this tropical island. It's very pretty. But
Is
the
it?
forest, yes.
And
How pretty.
Dan's
Like a-
gone.
Like a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Okay. That's pretty.
Yeah. But it's not the best you've ever seen.
Of course.
You have high standards. You're a traveler. But it is a vacation spot, so eventually you walk kind of onto a continuous trail, and the trail becomes less and less. Clearly, it's been less and less walked the more you go on it, but it continues. And eventually, it starts to get steeper as you are going up a mountain/hill, whatever the in-between would be. It's still daytime, but this is just your field of view. Is field of view working?
It is.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Rad.
Oh,
Yeah, smoking this.
We didn't see anything. Shh.
You saw things.
Shh. It's nothing.
I will end you.
We don't want to disappoint God now. God is a gremlin, after all.
All right. So you guys are free. Can feel free to move. I won't make you do like a perception. I'll just tell you kind of what's starting to see as you go up. Well, I guess let me give you a description before you move, just so you know kind of what everything is. So you're walking up this trail, and eventually you start seeing some wires, some like cables coming down the hill or / mountain. It is getting steeper and steeper as you go up. It's starting to become more of a climb. And it becomes more rocky as you get to this place. And it's clear this is like exclamation, or it leads up to exclamation point, where you were told period plant is. You start to see a river kind of trail up the path as well. And yeah, I believe that's it. It's kind of getting cooler as you go up, obviously, as it gets windier. Actually, it's a good thing you squint at the water, because there's something I forgot to point out. The water has a more bluish tint to it. It tends to be
global warming.
possible. It tends to be rivers like this tend to be more clear or brown, but this one is a little more blue tinted.
It's chlorine. That means it's safe to swim in.
Ha! I'm not making that mistake twice!
The last water was salt water. Yeah, salt water.
It's water.
I mean, you might do better this time.
Ascends Aldorn.
Aldo looks to. Why are you saying water? Way is.
Your quiet Aldorn cuts off, I think, because of the voice thing in Discord.
Oh no!
You might have to lower your game, buddy.
I know. Also, my microphone was super far away, and so Eldrin just gives Nan a neutral look as she says, "Water."
I fell. I don't want to go back in there.
You didn't fall. You
I
jumped.
fell in the water!
You did a full jump into the water.
Hey, she fell with force.
I didn't know! I know how to swim in theory!
That's not how swimming works at all. Well, you have to learn. We'll teach you.
She does grabby hands up at Aldorn, the like pick me up hand gesture, you know, when you raise your arms towards them and like just open and close your hands.
Yep. He picks up the small child.
There's got to be a sexual thing, right?
Wait, hold on. You can do that? He does the same thing.
Oh, goodness. It's a party. Oh,
He
come
puts
on.
Nan on one shoulder, and he picks up Addie and puts Addie on the other shoulder.
Hell yeah.
Man high fives Addie.
I need a rollable token, Kareem, of just my perturbed face.
You make it a question. I'll let you move them both if you'd like. So let me give control to all players for the other tokens, because now I guess you guys could control them. Oh, you can already control Nan. There you go. So now Aldorn is controlling you guys.
How's it feel being short, Fifi?
What? What the hell? Oh, goodness. the cables, Cream, are they like electrical cables or like climbing cables?
Yeah, they are like electrical cables. I won't make you roll or anything. They look like they kind of. You probably saw a few of them coming out of the ground. It probably went into the ground just at like the base of the cliff, so that's where it starts coming out. Or not cliff, the trail of the mountain. So that's the only reason you start to see them here. And it seems like, well, yeah, they just look like normal ass cables from here.
Do the cables seem damaged in any way?
Not from here. They do not.
All right. Well, with those
They could
comments,
be.
Addie says, pulling out scissors.
well, with those comments, Alst does a perturbed face, and they'll fucking just go this way.
So you like jump over the little riverbed here.
Yeah.
All right. The water flow seems a bit weaker than you would expect for a river like this.
Elder used to public.
Cutting out again, chance.
I
Like
said
good
elder used to.
Not any better.
it's sort of at the same points you cut out. I literally think it's because
Oh my goodness!
your
So
sensitivity,
said
I think, in Discord is too.
It
You
was
can
really
try turning off the automatic balancing on the mic settings.
So does that work better?
Yay!
Yeah, I'm cutting out.
Less.
I heard a full sentence from you.
So I said Eldorn is now automatic transportation. Sorry. Public. Apparently.
All right, lower the sensitivity now. You have to turn it
Oh
off
god,
and then lower
Discord's killing our boy!
Saying you're dying. It's not that all you can do.
All right. Is it
it.
good
Did you
now?
lower it? You lowered it.
Yes.
Okay. Now say something kind of quiet.
Speaking softly.
You said it. I mean, the mic picked it up. You were just quiet.
He was very quiet.
He did as he was asked!
Try it again. Try it again. Let's go.
What do you mean?
There you
were
go.
saying before it was working. Yeah, you're good now.
Oh,
Say
okay. So
Say your thing now.
fuck's sake. No one heard it the first time. Okay, so he said he's now reduced to public transportation. That's all I was trying to
Yeah,
say.
it's a funny
That's
joke.
it.
Thank you.
That's
I'm
it.
glad you got to
Funny
hear it.
joke.
Fuck!
Funny joke. He did it, buddy.
Your volume and everything's great right now.
I'm gonna kill someone.
Kill me.
Perfect. That's the spirit.
Hey.
What are these weird things?
I would say Alce is able to get a better look at them than you. It just looks like there's some figures in the water. Which would be a thing because fish swim in rivers.
What?
But Alce, you notice that there are some fish kind of not caught, but it looks like they're swimming in place. Not in place. How do I describe it? It looks like they're swimming continuously into a wall.
What?
Like, they're not slamming into it, but they're just like swimming very slowly, not very fast, in this kind of more shallowish riverbed into a wall, and there are these kind of like bluish looking fish.
It's like a rock anywhere.
I mean, you can find one, yeah.
You just drop it into the like water, not on top of them, like beside them.
Yeah, you can do that.
Just drop it there.
You drop it into the water, and then they like kind of they like slowly kind of like move away from it, but like not as fast as you think a bunch of fish should move away from a rock being dropped in the water, and then they continue. Except now they're more at a different angle.
Does it look like they're just swimming against the current?
No, the current goes down,
Yeah,
and so whoops, I didn't need to move that fish.
that fish has appeared.
No, the current is moving down, and they're clearly swimming kind of like at an angle with it. So, I mean, it is going this way, so technically, I guess in a way, but swimming against would be going this way.
Who broke the fish?
Who did break the fish?
Someone installed a mod and glitched out the fish.
Someone's game's lagging. A fish.
Let me turn down my graphics. The fish starts swimming normally.
Oh god, I just heard freaking. What's the dude's name again?
Which
Yells all
one?
the time.
A lot.
Turn the frog's gig.
Oh, fuck, I forgot his name too.
Alex Joe.
Alex
one.
Jones.
There you go.
There
I
you
know
go.
who that man is.
We're not letting Chance go on an Alex Jones rant. Continue
Are
exploring.
these the only fish in?
Well, as you say that, another fish kind of comes and then
Oh look,
Goes.
I can see fish.
slowly
Can I-
kind of. It kind of does look like a little bit like a game, like it kind of sliding across the wall, and then it gets its footing, and then just continues.
Oh, okay, no. I'm not getting paid to investigate.
Only you had a curiosity flaw.
Do we also notice the fish on the other side?
When you get close enough, you might. But more, the thing is, what you notice first is you start to hear, well, is that laughter from over here? Well, it sounds like it's coming from over here. Do you think? But you also hear it, and it doesn't sound like it's coming from there. It just sounds like it's coming from somewhere. Might be echoing from the mountain. You don't know.
Else will yell out. Crew?
Captain?
Oh, that sounds nice. Oh. Right, you're all okay, right?
What's so funny?
I'm not laughing! I'm talking to you! How would I laugh?
I don't know!
I think it's that guy laughing.
You have a guy?
Is he alive?
Is he crew worthy?
I don't even know if he's alive.
Does he look alive or crew worthy?
He is like someone who is uncontrollably laughing on the ground.
Have you
Definitely
checked
not.
his pockets yet?
He let me down, big boy.
He lets Eddie down.
Does he notice?
Do you want to pickpocket him?
I'm walking up. Does he seem to respond?
He doesn't seem to respond.
He kicks his boot.
His leg kind of just moves with it. Like it moves with the kick.
This guy's nuts. You should make him less alive.
What?
Hey, look, he stopped laughing. Oh, nope, never mind.
Is he okay?
Does he have money?
I don't know.
I want to check his pockets. He might knife me.
Cut off his
Hey,
hands
buddy, are
or
you gonna
something.
knife me?
He just starts laughing harder.
Nan looks to Aldorn.
Aldorn is watching Addie and the laughing man.
Alright, well let's not just like murder. I guess we'll just move on. It's probably what's wrong with the power
Wait,
plant.
let's see what's wrong with them.
It's probably like...
Nan skitters down.
God, I have to find my way. Someone say Marco or something.
Marco!
Alright, that was too loud. It just echoed everywhere. Oh, say it no, it's still the same volume. You gotta say it. Just keep screaming.
Yeah, you can do that. Just, yeah.
I'm here. Oh, this is grim. Don't touch him.
Well, this guy's stomach has to hurt so much from laughing.
I think he's broken.
Don't touch him. Whatever he might have might just transfer to you if you touch him.
Laughter's contagious, but not like that.
You thought you knew how to swim in theory. Are you telling a seasoned adventurer of the seas and of land that
Laughing disease, very real.
that's a thing, yes.
Looks up. What?
Yeah, it's very grim. I'd say this man has about an hour.
Can I cross-examine this with the books I've read?
You want to lie detection on him?
Yes.
On who? Me or Aldor?
You.
I mean- Yeah. We'll just make you the prime actor here.
Okay, do I get a bonus? Because fucking Eldor's
Is he fucking drooling on the floor? What is this?
Do you want me to go into that, or do you want to do your lie roll?
I want to do my lie roll first.
Okay, then I have to. I forgot what the lie roll is. I know it's cunning manipulation to lie, but I can't remember what the counter lie is. I think it's.
Man,
I
I
like
wish this man's abs must be fucking shredded.
Wasn't it acting? I thought acting had something.
You're right.
Maybe.
You're right. It's acting. I always use the fucking reference sheet. I'm an idiot.
Would you say it's melee combat?
I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second.
However, if you want an assist, this is to kill the dude, right?
No, what?
We're convincing Dan he's definitely gonna break. So,
No. Addie, what the fuck?
I mean, come on. Easy money.
Can we drown Addie?
Well, hey, murder's wrong.
Hey, am I? I guess it's not here anymore. Fuck.
I appreciate Aldorn and Addie hanging out together with their head wraps.
I just imagine Eldrin's just standing there, arms crossed, watching this go on. Addy, like, right in front of him, exact same posture. Except for, like, arms crossed in, like, pockets.
No, it's like same exact posture, except he's squatting.
Yes.
Okay,
It's like knee height.
Does Aldorn have curly hair?
Not really, but it can be curly if he needs it to be.
I'm trying to
You
think
can
of
get
a
a
situation
wicked
in which
rat
that would
nest.
apply. Oh.
Okay, a wicked rat nest.
Yeah.
That's why he wears a headband.
You don't care for your hair, Aldorn.
He doesn't.
What
What even is shampoo?
Oh
Alice
god,
doesn't
Aldorn.
Don't worry, Alice does his hair for him.
I just need a bar of soap.
So I've lost the reference roles document.
Oh no.
Kareem
I
says,
had it
slipping
before,
glue a
it was-
20.
It was the acting and cunning.
No, I know, but I'm trying to remember what the counter to it is.
Empathy? Empathy is still a thing, right?
Wait, is it cunning empathy?
Yeah, cunning, empathy, or intuition. Either or.
Alright, we'll go with that. So it's going to be a cunning acting versus a intuition empathy or a cunning empathy.
Neato.
Okay.
So it was in the book, but I don't think it's here anymore.
Are you ready to
If you're using
draw,
the
Punk?
player,
I'm ready to
It's
draw.
time to
If
duel!
I got 4 cards.
I do as well.
if you're using the player handbook, it should be in the appendix somewhere. If you're using my GM documents, it'd be in the lore book, the one with the name lore part of it, because it's not. I've cut the book into 2 parts because it was getting too big to edit.
Where's the lore book? I don't think I have that.
Okay. Alright, give me a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright. Let's
It's alright.
go, buddy. Am I trying to go for hearts or spades here?
If you're doing intuition, you're going for spades. If you're doing
Nice.
cunning, you're going for the other one.
Going for spades.
Alright.
The one time
Thanks,
I
Blue.
get a heart. Oh my god, wait!
Access denied, but I'm requesting access.
2, 3, 4.
5. I think.
Um,
Wait, this might be over my threshold. How do I check?
Your threshold is however many cards you drew.
Yeah.
It's your intuition plus whatever, like whatever you rolled. That's your.
Aw, damn!
So that's only worth 1.
Yeah, I got 1. The one time I'd actually draw all the hearts in my deck.
I have
Feels bad.
All right, thanks, Blue. This is super helpful.
You beat me.
Oh, okay.
No worries. I rolled. I got a 1.
Oof.
He finds this very funny.
Man, this guy.
All right. So you believe that laughing disease will kill him,
Oh
man?
shit! I don't want a laughing disease.
Yes, don't touch him, see? Now,
I already touched him!
no, it's...
Starts
we
wiping her
have,
hands on her dress.
we have 12 hours to go and try and fix this mess, and maybe if we fix it, he'll survive, and you will too.
Looks at it in horror.
I'm gonna pickpocket him.
All's fixes his coat and hair.
Aldorn points out the weird bluish liquid leaving his mouth.
And I think it's to drool.
Well, the more you look at it.
Oh, no, that is... Yep, nope, he's on the way out.
What is that, blood?
Oh, hey.
It's already been there, though. It's just you get it when you look closer at him.
He's
I
on
feel
the way
really bad. I feel bad for this guy. I'm pickpocketing him.
Yeah,
It's
Alright.
awful.
Wait,
Be
don't
careful,
touch him!
please.
You shouldn't touch him. Don't touch him. Just leave him.
Does the blue liquid leaving his mouth look like the same blue liquid in the river?
No, it just looks like literal drool.
Okay. Very cool.
Yes.
So what you're seeing is bloody drool.
Awesome.
We should hurry, probably.
I
Also
pull
good.
out a pair of pliers and I start digging in his pockets.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good way to do it. Good job.
Roll your pickpocket just because you're using pliers. Otherwise, I was just gonna give it to you.
Alright, what is...
It's-
Okay, that's clubs.
Yes, it's a finesse. It's a finesse. There's a thing. You know what it is. It's the only thing you're good at.
Yeah. Nine success.
Alright. Yeah, that's enough. You are able to get a few things. You're able to get a wallet. You're able to get, he has some tools on him. So, like, wrench, blah, 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 other stuff. And, you know, when you're picking out these tools, you start to realize this guy is clearly a worker of some sort. Perhaps an engineer, perhaps a mechanic, you don't know. But yeah, you have a wallet.
Gonna go soak this stuff in the water. Give it a little rinse before he checks it.
Okay, you rinse it in the blue water.
Nice. Because that's chlorine.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
you check it.
You think he drank this? I bet he drank this.
If it's blue, don't drink it. It's like if it's yellow, don't eat it.
So you start fiddling through the wallet with your hands.
Wait, isn't that backwards?
Right?
When you phrase it like that.
Of course I phrase it like that, but don't you dare fucking meta here.
Yeah, I'll start fiddling through it.
Alright, you start fiddling through it, and you find some jack, and you find, like an ID, it looks like you get his name, you get some other stuff, but when you're just looking at it, you know what? Something about it is just bumming you out. Something about this situation, maybe it's because you robbed a guy who looks like he's about to die. Maybe it's because, I don't know, he didn't have much money at all. But at least you got 10 jack. That you're gonna have to give up 9 of those away.
A 10 jack just ain't jack.
You know what? And it's just bumming you out. It's bumming you the fuck out. And just something about it. This whole thing's just making you a little bump.
I don't like this feeling. I don't like emotion. Hey,
And
get this outta
and
here.
as you dipped it in the water, you saw, like, because as I mentioned earlier, this water is a bit shallower than it should be. As you dump in the water, you notice there's kind of a build-up and pour-over right here, as a bunch of figures are, like, slowly kind of, like, shuffling and wiggling right here. And, I mean, you can tell they're fish. But they're all kind of tangled up and stuff, and they're not moving a lot. You would expect something that's trapped to be moving a lot, but it just kind of looks like they're shuffling around.
I chucked the wallet at them.
You chuck the wallet at them, and some of them slightly move, but not really enough to do anything. They just continue to sit there. Well, they don't sit there, but they continue to be clearly stuck.
Hey guys, I don't like fish. Let's go.
Alright, you got drool over you.
I'll walk around the other way then.
I'm kidding, I'm
I step over it.
No, you're good. I was just joking.
These are freshly stolen shoes.
You stole his shoes?
No, I'm not using his shoes.
Oh.
Hey, how are you?
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Wait, did
Elder
we all see the wallet yet?
I mean, unless he hit it.
No, he very openly chucked it at the fish.
What's his name?
What?
Is there an ID in there?
Oh yeah, there was.
What's his name?
Did you remember the name?
I guess I'll have to roll.
Make a roll. That's an
What's the
intellect.
roll?
That's an intellect memory.
Yeah, no, I don't remember.
Threw in the water.
It was, Tinkle Winkle McStinkle.
Yeah, but that's a fake name.
Some alias or something, pretty crazy.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yeah, I went up. Grabby hands, I went up again.
I won.
He turns, picks Avin, goes to pick up Nan, expecting that Nan will also want the grabby hands.
Nan is actually staying where she is, still looking back at the body.
Oh no.
Nan? You alright?
We're just gonna leave him there?
Nan, these things work in mysterious ways. Whatever, well, the disease part, but whoever cast the disease or gave it is the mysterious thing. Have you read stories, Nan?
Yeah?
I assume you've read the common ones with heroes saving the day in the end and all that?
I read science books.
Okay, so you have not read storybooks.
I heard of some, but...
Okay, so then maybe I can try and think of this scientifically then. So have you read books about people curing diseases?
Yeah!
Okay, so if we stand here and look at the diseased person, we can't cure the disease.
Well...
So we have to go be heroes. This is the problem, most likely, with the plant. So if we can get up there and fix what's happening, we could, in theory, do you see where I'm getting at?
Help
Fix it.
help them?
Yes, there you go.
Do you think there's a way to... help? Okay.
In my experience, Nan, there's a way to do anything you could dream of. You just have to be resilient enough to go out and do it. This laughing is getting on my nerves!
But we'll come back for them.
Yes, well, we have to get back to the city somehow. We'll pass this either way. And hopefully, we'll have fixed the situation. But we won't know until we try now, won't we?
Yep.
Right. Nan takes off her overskirt, like the part that goes over, so she has double layers, and she lays it on him. So he doesn't get cold!
He's in full gob! It's a tropical island!
It's a damn cave!
It's not a cave. It's a trail of a mountain.
Oh.
Hey, you guys want to talk about feelings?
But it is windy
No.
up here.
Do you want to talk about feelings?
I feel sad.
Don't feel sad.
Is that a strange emotion for you?
Okay, thanks, Eldorn. I feel better now.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Let's go up the mountain now. We had a little pep talk. Time for adventure. Everyone have your game face on.
He doesn't feel better.
As you guys go up the mountain, you start to hear more laughter, and it doesn't sound like it's only coming from where you just were. It sounds like it's coming from further up the trail. It sounds like it's coming from all different directions. You don't know if it's echoing. It also sounds like different laughter you hear. That previous laughter, you hear what sounds like the laughter of a kid, of an elder woman. It just gets louder and louder until you finally start to see as you start to rise up the mountain. Ah, that must be period plant over there in the distance. It doesn't have the smoke like that, not as much as that's there because fortunately it's not working. But land seems to flatten out here, and the trees are a lot taller. Yeah. So you guys find yourself in a situation. Give me a second, because I think that's a fine. You guys find yourself on a flat trail. As the laughter gets louder and the wind picks up more.
Keep on walking, I guess.
I'm definitely asking for hazard pay after this. And for psychological issues. Such a thing as my mentality bonus?
Maybe one of those magic birds.
What?
You know, like we did.
Oh, I didn't do any of that. What are you talking about?
Maybe one of those that you didn't do.
No. I would rather not. Oh, wait, you mean this could be one of those? Yes,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
Yeah.
I assume. No, we can... Yes, it's one of those magic words.
Alright. How do we stop it?
I mean... Do you think killing the person that cast it would work? No. Do you have the counter cast? No. I don't want to.
Is this what's causing it?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, I would assume.
So
One oddity.
it's not laughing disease?
I mean, it could be. There are many forms of laughing disease.
Oh.
Right, we're not moving forward for a reason, right?
You're letting me take the lead, right?
Nope, I'm here, don't worry. I'm just waiting for some competition, I guess.
Yeah, man. I hate how.
That was so strange. Okay, weapons at the ready.
I look around for a rock.
Pulls up flares.
Wait, who has a weapon?
Algorn raises his hand.
Oh dear. Alright, you guys stay to the back.
Alright. Algorn takes out his warhammer. Big hammer of destiny.
This isn't fun. This isn't fun.
And not all adventures are fun until you get through the scary parts. Again, man, there's a whole world out there filled with everything. That was a strange noise. Please don't ever make that noise again.
Nervous!
I know.
So
It's
loud.
fine. It's alright. Just won't get inside or something.
Pretend we're not laughing.
Yes, they're crying.
What?
Okay.
That doesn't help!
You're right. Pretend they all heard a funny joke. That's why everything's laughing.
Okay, funny joke.
Did that help?
Kind of.
Right, okay. Well, just know that we are doing our best to solve the situation. That's why we're here. And adventure. And money as well. Don't forget the money.
Alright.
The single oh at the end. And money. Oh.
As you guys walk down the trail, you eventually find a building. It's a very average-looking building. basically looks like something that was made by the people in Imposter Report because it kind of fits in there, right? It's nothing special about it. It clearly has that big smokestack tower at the top of it, though, but nothing screams power plant, right? Except the wires that are kind of coming out of it, going along the road. Ooh, spicy. Sorry. Yeah, so actually I'm just going to go ahead and... So you guys can actually, sorry, give me a second.
Sure is windy.
Yes, it is, and the laughing actually stopped. So that's why I stopped it.
Oh, did it?
Yes. The laughing completely stops when you get to the building.
Like abruptly, or?
Yes. It sounds like it all, like if a bunch of people were laughing and they just all were offended at the same time and shut their mouth.
Guess that joke wasn't very funny, man.
I think I prefer
It
the
seems
laughing.
it might have been in response to Man's joke, you don't know.
Your joke saved them.
Right.
See? The power of, positive thought. It's the second best kind of medicine, other than actual medicine.
Huh?
I thought you said money was the best medicine.
Money is the best medicine.
Money's not gonna be our medicine after the deal, though.
Hey, good medicine is snake oil, and snake oil makes you money.
You'll get money. Well, the main thing is money. It turns around. The main thing is money.
So
All of you. God damn it.
You come up to this building, you look at it, you just stare at it.
Damn right we look at it.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah,
I look
right,
at it aggressively. I hope it
it
hurts.
sure as hell is a building.
Nice.
There is a door, and it is closed.
What kind of door? Is it like a single door? Is it a double door?
It's
Is
a
it like a
single
bar?
door.
Is it like made out of
just a
wood
wooden
and
door.
steel? Ooh, wooden door. What kind of wood?
Normal.
Mahogany.
Is it mahogany? Is it mahogany?
I don't know the differences between woods.
Maple? I think it's a good maple. I was getting right up to the door. Is this a good maple? Perhaps?
Looks like a chestnut.
We should take this with us. No, wait, chestnut is worthless. Maybe
It's good as materials.
You're right. We're taking the door on our way out. Someone write that down.
Alright.
I've written it down in my mind.
Alright, so
Is it
are we...
locked?
I mean, I haven't checked, but are we really sure that a big facility like this, whatever this is as important as it is, has a normal wooden door as an entrance?
Yes.
Alright, now that we've settled that, let us enter.
Alright, do you enter?
Yes.
Kareem is just like, oh my god.
No, that's fine. This picture isn't Fog of War, is it?
The whole thing is, I see nothing.
Okay.
I'm blind.
That's fine. Sorry about that. It wouldn't be. You'd be able to see. I don't know. No, wait. You can't see this?
I can't see
Oh,
shit.
wait. It might be on the GM layer. Yeah, it was on the GM layer. Sorry about that. You guys walk into what looks like a older building, but nothing like decrepit, right? It's nothing like, oh, no one has been here in thousands of years.
But it's not well maintained.
It's not well maintained. It looks like it occasionally has gotten some paint chip updates. But you guys kind of walk into a general lobby area with nothing in it. There's nobody, I should say. There's some benches, and there's like a desk for where a person would sit. But you guys definitely feel that Parse is very prevalent here. And Blue has been nice enough to show me that there's a few things that you can do as a parsing. I think you always feel when there's a parse, but I don't know when you have to do it.
It's up to you, Kareem.
Fair enough. You can feel it. You can feel it. It doesn't feel like it's affecting you in any way. Like you don't feel like you're any different.
Is it affecting me?
No.
Okay.
You can't draw a line to what your kind of crappy mood to this thing at all. However, when you walk in, you notice the building's like maybe 1 or 2 rooms, right? There can't be a lot here. When you walk in, you notice kind of like spray painted kind of deal on the wall, but it's not a. Let me see. Yeah. It's not like literally spray painted, but it looks like the words are just presented on the wall. And they're big and they're bright and they're just right smack dab on the side of the wall. It says, I can type it for you. It says happy widespread power.
How recent does it look?
Well, I can tell you as a parseling, you can recognize that it seems to be the words that are used for the parse. Mm-hmm. But another thing that Blue has given me, you can detect what the intention of a parse is. There's a roll for that. So,
what is the roll, Sire?
The roll is a articulation enchantment. So you take your articulation enchantment and you go for that. And I'm assuming it's going to be
articulation parse. And what?
Enchantment, which is under. It's the for you. It's 2. It's that like charm cunning.
Oh, thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's
what's articulation?
Your parse skill, basically. Articulation is 1 because you just start with 1, but everyone starts with 1. Yeah.
What are we trying to get with the draw?
Oh, sorry. That it's not just that. It's 4 words. Thanks, Yusuf.
Are people trying to get hearts with that?
Yeah, you need
maximum happy widespread power. Really now? Are we trying to get hearts? Sorry, was it?
Yes. Oh, and I have to tell you what the threshold for successes is. It is a. We will go with 3 to make it, since it's a first mission.
So what? We're all drawing here.
If you want, it's up to you.
Oh.
5, 6.
So we got a Monsters Inc. sort of thing going on.
That's not a thing.
Or is it?
Fuck, I should have made the threshold 7. I'm learning as a GM, it's fine. We'll keep it at 3. So what are the... actually, I guess... Oh, Chance and Bree, have you drew?
I'm not drawing here.
You're not drawing, okay. So you're just not doing it? Nan, you two, you're not doing it?
No.
Okay, then I'm making it 7. Fuck you. You guys both got it. Doesn't matter. Addie and Alce, you guys recognize that, yes, this clearly is the source. It must be the source, because it looks like it looks like it's a parse that translates happiness into power. It looks like the intent is positive, if that makes sense. So it doesn't look like it's meant to drain anything. It isn't designed to drain anything. And I don't know if you can tell the age of a parse, but I will not tell you anything then, because I guess for now I won't tell you that. And yeah, are you guys all just sitting there?
Are we able to move?
You move around, but just like there's nothing much.
Is that there the railing?
No. So sorry about that. So it's literally the one room. That's it. It looks like maybe there's another door, like one extra door behind the desk.
Can I get a more in-depth description of the room?
Okay, so you literally have your door enters in. You have a desk that looks like a lobby, like a how do you describe it?
It's an entryway desk. It's reception.
Yeah, exactly. Reception. Thank you. It's a reception desk, and then you have some chairs for sitting at, but it looks like nobody is here, or nobody really is here. There's no paper or computers or anything like that. It looks like there's a door to the right of the reception desk, which is not. You don't have to go behind the reception desk to get into it. It's just the door. It looks kind of like a smaller one that would lead to maybe like a closet or just a side room or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And that's it?
That's literally, and then you have that big thing on the on like the right wall as you go in.
For the chairs, are they completely wooden, or is it like metal bottom chair? What kind of chair is it?
Roll a 1d2.
Yes, father.
They're wooden.
Cool. How's their structural integrity?
Decent, but they are wooden chairs.
Nan will go over to one.
Alright.
I want to try and kick a leg off.
Alright, you can do that. You don't have to roll for it.
Weapon get.
But as you do that,
She's like, yeah!
as you do that, it seems like you start to notice it gets darker in the room. Like the light from the outside. I should have probably said there is a window leading some light in from the front. But the light, it starts to get darker in here, and you hear the door behind you close as a voice begins to speak, almost in response to what you've done. But it's not a menacing voice. It's more of a friendly, relatively friendly voice. But the room starts to become darker and darker, and you hear, "Well, that wasn't very nice of you. Coming into my house and breaking my chairs."
I wouldn't have to break the chair if you didn't make me feel threatened.
I apologize. I will do better next time for guests. The room begins to get darker and darker.
Are you a ghost?
No, I'm no ghost. I don't know what you would call me. But this is my home, and although I do like guests, I'd prefer again if you didn't break things. But you got a very valid point. I do apologize. The room gets darker and darker until it suddenly becomes almost pitch black. But you hear a small laughter as the room feels like it has life in it. Something about this room just, I don't know, emanates joy.
I'm gonna stealth.
You can
Good luck,
stealth
everybody.
all you want. It's a black room.
I'm hiding under something.
So, what are my new guests' names?
You wish you knew.
I do.
It's very rude.
I'm not giving him my name. He probably can parse.
Oh, don't mind. I don't mind at all. As she said, I do have a terrifying presence, but I don't blame her for not giving me the name. But you see an eye open from the wall. Give me a second. And it looks over at you, Alce, and a smile also appears. Tell me. Yeah, you can hide in a room. Yeah, Matt, you are in a big black box, so you can stealth. You're basically hiding behind Aldorn.
Yeah, was that the only chair? Maybe there's another chair and
There's
I'm
no
under
more
it.
chairs in the room.
There's a desk.
There's nothing left in the room.
What?
As the darkness encroached, everything disappeared.
You took my desk.
What's your name? He looks at you, Alce.
Well, good sir. Fix his hair and coat.
Do it. Do it!
Captain Blood.
Don't take this from me. I would forgive you for not hearing of me, since I assume that you've been here for quite some time. But you have the gracious honor of making the acquaintance of the one, Captain Blood. Nice. Nice.
His smile stops.
Nice.
His smile closes. Give me a second. I have a different song I have to play.
Nice. I love this. This is great. This is great.
Give me a second.
I'm ready for it.
Get off the fucking plug
God
DJ.
damn it.
Tell me you want to plug DJ. Can't stop going to plug
Chance.
DJ. Wait, give me a second.
Surprise Pikachu. God, that fucking record scratch.
Yeah, it's good. That was good.
Yeah, and
Yep.
he just starts laughing. He bursts out laughing. Wait, say it again. Say it again.
Captain Blood.
All the different more mouths start opening up in the walls, and they all start laughing in unison. Oh my god! Jeez. Oh Lord. Great sea! Oh Lord. Alright. Of course. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, that's fine. Everything. Captain Blood. A very noble pirate name. Sorry. And
You're not.
you are not pirates?
I think you meant you're not sorry.
Oh, thank you. Again, what was your name?
Well,
Fair enough. He smiles. And you. He looks at the big boy. All the eyes in the room start to look at him.
He shrugs.
Of course. They blink. In not unison. All on different times.
That's all right. Aldrin just stares passively at the big eyes.
Fair enough. He begins looking around, all his eyes in different directions. I know you're hiding between them. The last one. And I assume you also will not be sharing your name.
I'm Big Boy's sentient backfolds.
That's an interesting name. Better than Captain Blood. I'm kidding. He smiles. And with that, also, you feel... God, you know what? That sucks. Bummed you out. It took out some of the joy of being Captain Blood. And Aldorn, you seeing that, it bums you out.
Oh no.
Takes out some of the joy of being a part of the crew. And man, you're terrified. And that takes some of the joy out of being Nan.
Oh no.
but fucking Addie's fine.
Oh, Addie
Was already.
No, you know what, Addie? No, you're feeling even worse.
Ah, man.
It's like compounded.
As Addie feels worse, his smile widens.
You feel bad. Yeah, you feel bad about not telling him your name. You feel bad about being here. You feel bad about you know what? I don't know. Maybe you failed. Maybe you should be in Garbage Island. Jeez.
I do what I always do, and I smile through the pain.
He smiles through the pain, and he says, "Oh, there's no need to smile through the pain." And he smiles.
I don't like this.
Well,
But he's got mouths everywhere.
He's mouths everywhere.
I put a magnet in one.
You have magnets?
She
Yeah,
does.
magnets.
Why?
Because I stole them.
Okay, you go over to put a magnet in one of the
I
mouths.
just kind of flick one in there, just to see what happens.
Alright, well, because you got a billion stealth, I'll let you flick it in stealthily. And it gets in his mouth, and he goes, and he spits it out, and he's like, well, that wasn't very nice of you. Is that a magnet? That's funny. What was the point of that?
I flick another in.
He catches it and spits it out again, but he catches it in another mouth and spits it out, and he starts laughing. All the mouths start laughing. That's hilarious! Do it again.
I flick another in.
Alright, he continues. It looks like he's having a good time, but you guys aren't. You guys aren't having a good time at all. You're getting something is just so depressing about this situation.
I hate this. I'm shooting it.
How many times can we parse?
You have syllables, which are like your magic. Yeah, your mana. So.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
not you! Not you!
Oh, fair enough. I apologize.
Focus on your magnets!
Of course, of course. He starts spitting them out.
CB,
Yes.
I feel like crap. We should do something about that.
He looks at you. You know, I can make.
Don't
the
talk to me!
Oh, I'm sorry. I can make the accommodations more fitting if you'd like. His smile gets wider on the wall as if he's zooming in, but he's not.
It's
the wall.
gross! It's the worst! You're the worst!
It's not very nice. He looks away, offended.
looks at Alice. I have an idea. Work with me.
Ooh, I'm interested in this idea. It's like it's bigger.
What?
You mean what?
Not you!
Oh, I'm sorry. You should probably be more specific, like, hey, Nan.
I am looking at the person I'm speaking to.
Hey, Mr. Wall, I don't feel very good being put on the side like this.
Do you want a chair?
We were playing a game and you just kind of ditched me.
I'm
Feeling a
sorry.
bit like a side hoe here.
I apologize. Throw another magnet.
Here you go, buddy.
You throw the magnet and you feel even worse.
Alright, out of character. Let's fucking plan.
Yeah, you can add a character. Fun.
I want to parse.
I will tell you this: the
let's
more time
parse.
you spend, the worse it gets.
Yeah,
No,
let's
that's
do
why
it
I wanted to
now.
throw it
I was
out.
gonna shoot it, but let's parse first.
We have some strong ass fucking parses. I have idea. So
What shall we parse then?
I say let's try and
I got-
change the tone of the room so we can't keep bringing us down.
I've got charm, distract, flourish, and boisterous. Augments is distract, flourish, and boisterous, and aspect charm.
Flourish is a pretty strong one in this case.
I don't think any of mine, but like
Are you thinking
Moo?
flourish or flourish? Because that is two different things.
Flourish.
No, flourish.
The opposite of perish.
Yeah, like flowerish.
flourishing idea.
Stout could possibly work here because it's strong.
Think so?
Yeah.
A flourishing strong idea. Flourishing stout idea.
All right.
I don't know. Is that on the room?
My idea is just
Does it make him stronger?
That might make him stronger. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We gotta be real careful. Are we putting that on someone so that they have an idea, or?
Yeah. I've got trash with augments, baby, fake, and squat. Do with that what you can.
trash might work here.
Well, okay. Also, we have to think about it this way. This room, or whatever
Aldrin's
this
got
is.
wisdom. Keep that in mind.
Okay, so here's where I'm coming from. This room is what? Okay, no, Corinne, thank you. No, thank you. This room, or whatever this is, powers the entire island.
Right.
So if we destroy this room or anything like that without like
We don't wanna-
converting anything, we don't want to break it, right? We don't want to.
Yeah.
We don't want to get rid of the power because that's the opposite of what we're trying to do here. Trying to fix it.
Yeah, but we need to figure out a way to make this guy stop doing what he's doing. So, do we want to go with yours, maybe? Do we want to go with charm?
Insatiable charm.
Insatiable charm. Oof,
Yeah.
that sounds scary.
Yeah.
Well, here, real quick. I'm discarding one card. I'm gonna go ahead and use interpretations. Remove the top card from your choice. So I'm doing that, okay? It is removed.
What are we trying to get again with doing parses? What
Something to counter him, whatever he's doing right now, because we can't
No,
just...
are you talking in general, mechanically?
No, mechanically. Is there a draw
So-
for that, or
Yes, so whoever is the main actor is going to draw, and then everyone else who's working with them will also draw. And the idea is basically you need to get a certain number of successes, and you're aiming for a specific type of part, so minor, major, whatever. If you aim for the wrong one, and you double it, you will. That's bad. I imagine you're not aiming for a minor one though. So
I now have create as a modifier.
you just buy? Okay.
no, that's what interpretation
Okay.
says.
Right. Okay.
So that's pretty strong.
That's strong.
Create trash.
That might just
Create moving trash.
Create
Trash golem.
You just make a second Addy.
Hey, how are ya?
Hi, how are you?
Create boisterous
Kicking each other's
moving
butts.
trash.
Yes. Create boisterous
Wait,
moving trash.
create distract trash.
God, we've lost the plot. Everybody.
He thinks that's very funny.
Is he out of character here with us?
Hello.
Wow,
Think
get
of-
out of here.
Come on, help us plan.
Can't think.
How do we do
Oh,
you?
wow, these are some pretty good ideas. I like this one right here, where you said, create insatiable flourish. Ooh, well, it's fun, it's big, it's boisterous.
It's not boisterous, idiot.
You're right, that's a different word. He looks at the list. Put sunglasses. Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright, guys, what do we want to do? I think a parse would be it'd be a good time to parse here, do something about this.
I'm gonna have the word funny. No, it's the word funny.
No. Boisterous is the closest we got.
Yeah.
Because if we just have this guy laughing and being happy forever, that fixes our power problem.
Boisterous is a modifier. It is a synonym of happy. It's rowdy, but it's also cheerful.
That's fine. Leave it that way.
So a
We can use
boisterous
that, then.
charm? Oh, no, we can't do that. So
A boisterous idea.
Yeah.
That might just... If that's on the room, he just might have an idea that will make him happy.
No,
What
because
if
it
we
can just
gave- what
affect
if we-
the entire room. It'll affect the tone of the room.
What if we dumped on him a fake wisdom?
It seems like he is the room, though.
Okay, so a little correction for you guys, because I am new to the system as well. You can see the word like a creature has. So you see these little purple lines that they're kind of streaming around the room, so it's not full black. And they if you look closely enough, you'll see it's made up of the word joy over and over and over again.
Okay, so he is joy.
Is he an incoherent?
He's definitely an incoherent buddy.
Did somebody say roll in your coherency? No, I'm not gonna do that yet.
Oh, thank you. Okay, then never mind. We do not want to make him happy. He'll just get strong.
Wait, incoherency is basically when they lose their mind, right?
Yeah, and then they feed off of what made them lose their mind, and they get stronger.
I
from
know.
it.
My point is, what if we gave him wisdom? What if we tried to bring him back to sanity? Create wisdom.
Would that work?
It's worth a shot.
We might be able to try create boisterous wisdom, because then it makes them understand that, just being happy isn't all there is.
Or let me look. 1 second.
Unless does he even count as human, or is his entire bodily function now just to consume what?
No, guys. It's
What?
hear me out. Create flourishing wisdom. Create rapidly developing successful wisdom, because that's what flourishing is.
Yeah.
I think if we're going for something like that, that's our best combination.
Alright, do we want to try it?
Yeah, I was thinking a lone wisdom, because there's nothing more depressing than that.
We're not trying to depress
Ooh.
him, we're trying to bring him back to sanity, though.
But if we counter out him by making him sad,
Oh, would he just implode? Like what?
Flourishing alone wisdom.
Fuck!
Forever alone.
Depression!
He's smart, but no one will ever understand.
No one understand his joy.
Do you want to try that? Guess it's stupid.
Do we want to
All
try
this joy, but you're so alone.
Do we want to try and either try and bring him back to sanity or make him depressed? Which one
I
are we
won't make
doing?
him depressed.
Okay, so we got one for making him depressed.
I personally vote bringing him back to sanity first, and if that doesn't work, then hit him with the depression bomb.
I mean, who is
but we're
needed
bad
for,
people.
who is needed for the depression bomb to work?
Aldorn is the prime one, modified by Nan and Als.
Okay.
You guys are gonna take some minuses, by the way.
Alright.
Something about this situation is really bumming you out.
Alright, let's do this fast, people.
Everyone's going to take a -1, and Addie's gonna take a -2.
Addie,
Okay.
are you okay?
He's really
I'm
bummed
not
out.
parsing.
Addie's just depressed.
Oh wait, you're not?
Yeah, I'm not parsing.
Okay, sorry. You're just depressed.
So, would this be a enchantment?
Oh, Blue has a recommendation, by the way.
Feed him and run.
An enchantment? Sorry, that's a good point. It would be a... I believe it would be. Give me a second notice so I can make sure. No, it would not be an enchantment. It would be... Wait.
Honestly, I like the idea of feeding him and then running.
Where do we run? We're in his world right now.
We don't live here. Let's find the door. The fuck out.
But there is no door.
He took my desk.
I think either the depression or trying to bring him back to sanity are our two best bets.
Oh, you're right. No, that's it. It would be an enchantment.
Alright.
Oh, enchantment if you're targeting the room, emissions if you're doing a general vicinity. So those are the differences.
We're targeting a room, aren't we?
I assume so.
I think, or we're targeting him.
Is he the room, though? Again, is he the room? For the sake of mechanics. Does he count as an individual, or does he count as the room?
If you're aiming at the room specifically, you're aiming at this individual.
Okay, got it.
So
Remember,
if
if we
he
hit
moves
the
or
area,
changes or
we're-
forms, it's on him. If you do it in the area, it's just the room. So like literally, if he could leave, he could leave.
Got it. Okay.
And if we did the area, we'd be hitting ourselves.
So,
That as well.
let's hit him. What are we hitting him with? Depression or sanity?
Or Blue suggestion, I guess, if you want to throw that in there.
I don't think Blue's suggestion would work in this situation, personally.
It's up to you. Thought I'd
Sure.
put it on the table.
Sure, you just answered yes to a yes or no.
Well, let's try not making him insane.
Yes. Try it.
Not. Oh, as in. Okay, so.
Yeah, wisdom.
Wisdom, so that is. Let's type it out. It is. Create. Create flourishing wisdom.
Yeah.
Alright, how many cards are we drawing each?
If you're doing, if you're creating flourishing wisdom, so you're basically, is the intent here to give him this knowledge, specific knowledge that you want to give him?
The idea is to draw. He's insane.
Yes.
The goal is, by creating wisdom, it's giving him something he's lost.
Okay.
Trying to bring him back from insanity, basically.
So you want to give him sanity, all right?
I give him clarity of some sort.
Yeah. Fucking
Not just a
breakthrough.
moment of it.
How much are we drawing each?
Is he just gonna turn into fucking Blue? No relation. And start walking around and making deals with people, though?
Maybe, but it's better than our situation currently.
Yeah, man.
Oh, alright, cool.
How
Or
much
you
are-
guys can make him depressed.
We'll make him depressed if it doesn't work.
Alright. How much are we drawing? And what are we looking for?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, there it is.
Draws entire deck.
Yes.
Oh, which parts are you going for? Sorry, give me a second.
It's
I
in
will
the chat.
Huh?
It's in the chat.
Great flourish.
No, I know. So it will not be. So it's only specifically, but you're giving this creature sanity. So give me a second, because there's different levels of pulses. So.
So
Why aren't we
It would
using...
prob-
Guys, wait.
what?
Why aren't we using Stoic in here?
Because I'm the one with wisdom.
Oh, that'd be right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you want, we could create flourishing baby wisdom.
Because there's also a Stoic idea.
To make
that
him
we
squat.
could try to
Guys, you're.
neutral them out.
I mean, it's up to you, but I think you're fine. Yours was the direction you're gonna go.
Okay, yeah, let's just do it.
Also, we don't want baby wisdom because
Before
baby
you go,
is small.
though, I have to tell you what the requirement for it is.
Okay.
So give me, so you know what you're going for.
Also, like, which pool of cards are we going for, too?
Yes.
Yes.
It's going. So you're the main actor, Chance, and you're going in the suit you're looking for. Since it's an enchantment, is hearts.
Alright.
Give me a second.
Jeez.
Don't worry, Alce is drawing, so...
I am thinking this is probably going to be.
One hard card!
Yep.
Blue, would you say this is a major or a grand farce?
I'd say it's anywhere between a major to a miraculous. Thumbs up. Depends on how effective they want it.
That's fair. So from what it sounds like, you guys are just trying to give him good old-fashioned wisdom back.
I mean,
Unless you're trying to completely
if we're
completely make this guy sane.
No.
if we're trying,
If it
we're not
works that
trying
way,
to
it'd be
think-
nice, but...
Well, if you're doing
What are
that,
we
you're going
trying
for a higher
for?
level, basically.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, are we trying to make him sane?
I say ideally, yes. Or at least
Yeah.
give him a moment
Okay,
of
if you want to make him
clarity.
fully sane, you're going for a grand parse, which is 21 successes.
Oh.
If you want to give him a level of sanity, then it would be major parses, but he would not be completely sane.
What's the different success ratio here?
14 to 21.
Without adding...
Partially sane means we can reason with it.
Partially will do. Without Addy in this parse, there's no way we're hitting 21.
Am I chopped liver? Am I nothing?
Can you get to 21?
How many cards do I draw for this?
So everyone that helps draws. Sorry, that was a good laugh with the song moment. I believe everyone who draws. So everybody who's adding a word, they draw 2 cards per word. So you would just draw 2 cards, Jordan. And the threshold is.
How did we get so many successes last time?
What's the enhanced?
Because Jinx had like 6 bonus words.
Yeah.
Fuck, I miss Jinx.
I want to make sure I'm doing this
Do you
right.
want help?
I think I got it. So it's going to be your charm and cunning. Sorry, not charm and cunning. Oh, it is charm and cunning.
Is it?
Yeah.
So it's
Wait,
Charm
so,
and Cunning?
Oh,
so
I thought you used your enchantment.
Yeah, you do, but it's made up of each armor.
Oh, you're right. It is. So your threshold, and it's not for you guys. This is only for the main actor.
Yeah, so basically, all the cards that you guys draw go into his draw. So it's treated as he was drawing those cards.
wait, so we don't draw?
You draw 2 cards each. Everyone
And
who's
this
contributing.
just go to him as if he drawed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think
So
should
we
try to
only
go
draw 2 cards each.
Does that increase the threshold as well, Blue?
No.
Okay, so the threshold is still going to be. Whatever you charm cutting.
We only draw 2 cards each, right?
Yes.
Okay. Here's my question. Since it's 2 cards, but the normal enchantment thing is charm and cunning. Does it still count? Those 2 cards, does it count as a cunning check? Just for for asking if Silver Tongue would work.
No, it should.
Okay.
I need to clarify the rules.
Right, well, there you go. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Fine, that's it.
Do we want to try and aim? How confident are you that we would be able to hit that 21?
The most I can get us, if I'm lucky, is 11.
Well, keep in mind the threshold for Aldorn is 2. So the most everyone can get is.
Wait, it functions at Aldorn's threshold?
Yes, because it says
Rules
if you
aspect.
Yeah, it's physically impossible then.
It's impossible then. We cannot have Aldorn start out the fucking
Yeah,
part
it's
then.
probably not a good idea then.
That seems.
Maybe go for major.
No, even then it'd be impossible. Because
I.
my
It's
hands
14. Yeah, probably.
It's impossible because that'd be 2 each. 2, 4, 6.
maximum we can get is 12.
Yeah,
So each
I-
of you could theoretically contribute up to 2 or 3.
We
And
can't
then the
we
main
can't get
actor.
3. That's above his threshold.
That's about my threshold.
So I'm saying that you get a 2 and plus whatever heart card you do get that add on.
What?
Yeah, but my
It's possible. It's possible to hit the major. How many players are there?
How is it possible?
So okay, let's see.
So
You can get he can get 3 points. So everyone can get 3 points. So that'd be 3,
4 of
6,
It's 12.
12. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Only 3 people are parsing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, good luck. Good luck.
just walks away.
So can someone? Or wait, I think I took notes on this. Enchantment on objects that surround people on team.
If you
What
change, I
is
was gonna say, if you change it
emissions?
to an enchantment or an emission, enchantment is on yourself, I believe, on the main actor. An emission
Yes.
is like it's
Well,
like
on all the parts of it.
oh, it's on all of them. Okay, so that's on you guys. The emission would be like in the area, which would still affect him. It's
That
like as if
affects
you
us
threw
too.
a smoke bomb of wisdom.
Could it be argued that it's an enhancement because we're him?
No, enhancement is on you. Emission is
Oh.
or enchantment's on other people.
Okay.
If you make it an emission, your threshold is a lot more likely because it's 3, and then you can get that's a lot more right there. So
We'd be looking for spades, right?
yes, and the most Aldorn could get is already 5. So
So what would our be our
yeah, so everyone could get 5 for that one, which would be 5, 10,
tops
15.
or like 5 cards with the maximum.
No, top, that would be the most points you could get. 'Cause if you get a 3 and a 2, that's the most you can get. That would be 5. So still, it'd be 15. So that's not like you can have someone else do the parse. I mean, this is a big parse you're trying to do. You're trying to convince this extremely powerful creature to be safe.
Feed him and run. Thumbs up.
We can't run. There's no exits.
Well, you don't know what will happen. So
Yeah, but from what we do know in character, there's no exit.
Block it, let's feed him. I've been in a monster once before, I'll do it again.
okay, so then it's now Alce's, and he has 5, which is obviously a lot more.
It'll be much easier.
So,
this way.
what are you going for? in
Now,
this
no,
case?
hold up. Just to make sure, again, like, let's, as a team, as fellows, are we okay with changing like this, or do we want to try something different? Are we okay with feeding him, or do we want to go with something else?
Well,
I don't think feeding him's gonna do anything.
Yeah, I think feeding him is a useless thing to do in this situation.
You can do the depression one too. So feeding and depression, I guess, are your options here.
Yeah, feeding him or giving him depression.
I still present the stoic idea to neutral him out.
Now, keep in mind, if we neutral him out, that would also get rid of the whole power thing. What little power that the town is getting right now is going to go away.
Well, we get rid of this guy, then we get Max Sheep back up here to put it back on.
Yeah, at this point, the only way of preserving him, is impossible for us to do.
Give me a second. Okay, something to point out. This creature has a word, and then the parse was a separate thing.
This creature isn't the parse.
The creature is not the parse. The parse was maximum happy.
Yeah, so he has nothing to do with the
Yeah,
happy.
this is a creature whose word is joy.
And how are we able to make him depressed then? What do we have for that?
Okay. Let me
Can't
look.
use wisdom because it'll be.
I mean, I'm in the same exact boat as you. I didn't spec into cunning or charm, so
Oh, yeah.
idea's not gonna work either.
So we need to do trash or charm.
Here's the thing. Wait, also, if we make him depressed, will he just yearn more for joy?
I don't know. I mean, do we just want to give up and attack him?
I don't know if that's gonna work either.
You can try that.
I don't know what to do.
Alright, so.
Again, you guys don't have some things you can do. Again, you can make a depression bomb in the room. You don't have to make him depressed specifically.
Make all of us depressed.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can do a smaller parse. You guys don't have to do these big ones. You could just try and stab it. Like,
What if we, instead of...
Combat is scary, though.
What if instead of affecting him with the wisdom, we gave it to ourselves, and maybe it'll help us see past his bullshit?
What if we just make Al super charming?
I mean, I won't say no to being more beautiful.
Well, what, do you want us to make him more charming so Alice can talk us out of the situation? Because the main problem is we need to convince him to fuck off. Or deal with him.
I'm down for anything at this point.
Yeah.
so the options here, it seems, are you can make him stoic, or the room stoic, or you can make the room depressed, or him depressed, or you can make us charming to make him able to manipulate the guy, I guess.
Well, making the room stoic would actually have a positive effect on us because we wouldn't be sad anymore.
That's true.
That is true.
Because we're taking minuses for being depressed.
Yeah.
We'd be fighting against maximum sheep, though. I don't know if that's a thing, actually.
Why would we be fighting against maximum sheep?
I mean, the parse that's already in here.
The intention of the parse is to take joy and turn it into power.
Yes, but I don't know if there's a contested parse thing, because we are inciting another emission that would change what he's already put here, correct?
You're not overwriting the room, and you can, and a parse can be temporary.
Okay.
This one is clearly made to last longer. The one that's on the wall, the one that you're doing can be temporary.
Okay.
Plus, it wouldn't actually affect it. His is just like if you're happy, it's supposed to take that make into power. Whereas we're just making everyone in the room stoic.
That would be everyone. Is that okay? That's on the people in the room, not on the room itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just fucking trying to figure this stuff out.
So.
Okay, so.
Flourishing stoic idea. Unless we can add something from Addy.
There's nothing I could do unless you want to be fake.
Squat.
Squat.
Hey, then it would make us all super stoked because all of us can squat, the room can't. Forcing the room to squat.
You can use squat as a form of, how do I describe it? Like, it's harder to move, harder to change.
But squatting is perfect balance, though.
This is
Oh my
the
gosh.
purest balance in the world.
It is true neutrality.
Squat is like, it finds a position and it stays there. It's squatting. So you can use it like that. I mean, you can use it however you want. That's just my suggestion.
Aspects of the ending word, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Again, you can stab it.
We only got one, or like 2 people who can stab it.
I can shoot it.
We want to try being stoic.
Well, like at the very least, the stoic makes us no longer at negative, so we can fight it better.
Yeah, okay, let's try it then.
So what's the parse?
Flourishing stoic idea, I think.
Flourishing stoic idea, okay.
And we're trying for...
In the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be in a mission.
Not a mission, so we're looking for spades.
Mm-hmm.
And the most I can get is...
So
5.
you draw. Yeah, everyone draws 2 except Manu draws 5. And
Five-
wait, which one? Which level are you
cards?
going for here? Yeah, you'll be drawing 5 because you are the main actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's your emissions.
Do I do
So-
it now?
Wait, so we have to decide how much you guys are trying to go for here. So is it like a temporary stoic, just vibe for everyone in the room, or is it like a permanent thing, or is it like really powerful? Like how hard do you want this to?
Temporary stoic, I think.
I say then.
Maybe a bit powerful.
A powerful we'll see what the different success thresholds are and just...
I'm thinking it's either moderate or major. Moderate, it's probably gonna be moderate.
If that's temporary, what if it was a strong temporary?
Strong temporary, I'd say like it's more solid. I'd say major.
And
14
how much?
successes.
That's 14? I think we can reach 14 with my 5 threshold.
I think so too.
I draw 5 cards?
Yes, so you draw 5 and everyone else will draw 2.
Okay.
And
Did we want to squeeze a squat in there?
Squat will change it.
Squat implies it stays in the same place.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can if you want.
Stoic joy.
Well, here, let's real quick.
Now you guys go for it. I don't think I have any words that work.
Your words are hard to assist parse with,
I
unfortunately.
think squat.
Except for fake. Fake is amazing.
Fake is really good.
Fake could work.
Squat isn't a bad one. Fake isn't a bad one. Trash can mean a lot. Or sorry, not trash. Baby is a hard one. But baby can also be to belittle, right? It can be to.
It can be small as well.
Yeah, it can be to. Yeah, small. Exactly. So it's not. I don't think it's bad.
Most of Addies just can't be used in a positive sense.
Addies are overwhelmingly negative.
If you want to use squat, I will tell you. You could probably go along the lines of it will stay in the room.
Are we okay to start drawing? I'm trying to get
If you're not
spades,
doing
right?
squat, then yeah, go for it.
Did you want to squat, Tori?
Did you want to squat?
Well, pop a squat.
Pop a
Here,
squat.
pop a squat. I got a 3 threshold.
No, the
Alright.
threshold's 5. It's still the threshold of the main actor.
We're
So
going
it
for
works
major
positive.
idea, right?
As in how many cards I pull, though. I
Oh,
pull
you
3.
always pull 2. You always pull 2.
Oh, always
if you're,
2?
If you're
Okay.
adding to it, you're always pulling 2 per word.
I gotcha.
Alright, I'll draw my cards.
And the threshold's 5 for you guys when you write out your successes.
And I draw 5 cards, right?
You draw 5 cards.
3,
Now we're trying to get spades.
Yes.
5.
Oh yeah, guys. I got 3 of a kind.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a
you did?
crit, isn't it?
No,
I don't.
As in I got 444.
Oh.
No, yeah, suit is 3. I don't know how crits work on helpers and stuff. Wait, how'd you get 444? You're supposed to draw 2 cards.
Oh, it's only 2 cards?
2 cards.
Yeah, 2
But-
cards.
Oh, then I just got 4-4.
Okay, just put the last one back. I don't.
Yeah. I'll use you later, clubs of 4.
Nothing from me.
So I got 4 of spades and 4 of hearts.
Oh,
three.
yeah, Bree, you draw. You're gonna draw another 3 cards.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
Well, that makes a huge difference, actually. Yeah, there's the fucking successes. I probably can do this parse by myself, actually.
Oh, no, don't. Oh dear. If we over crit, we're fucked.
Yeah, hopefully you don't get 28
We
successes.
wouldn't get 28 successes.
Yeah.
What do we got so
Oh.
far? I can convert some of these diamonds into spades.
I
if
got a
needed.
4.
I got nothing.
I got a 3.
3. Okay.
And keep in mind, Bree, you can convert anything. It doesn't have to be a diamond. And you can only do one card, though.
I know. Okay, so I have 5. I have 8 right now. And what did we get?
A 4 and a 3 on 8.
7.
Wait.
It's it's a 5 and a 3.
So it's 8, right?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah,
Because the
Plus-
threshold's 5.
It's plus 4, so that's 12. Plus 3, that's 15.
That's
So we
already
got
enough.
it. Yeah,
We got it.
cool. Major parse complete. It is now a stoic room.
Yes, so you guys basically... a
Stoic
powerful... A powerful vibe kind of goes through the room. And the laughing stops. Okay, 1 second. And the face stops smiling. And you guys are not feeling at all one way or another. You are feeling stoic.
Aldorn feels the same.
feels no
Aldorn
different.
feels no different.
And the frowning face looks at you, and it starts looking around, and it seems to be upset. But it doesn't move or anything, and then after a second, unless you guys say something, make sure you say it stoically. Unless you say anything,
So why are you sticking around here?
eyes at you. You took my joy.
Can
Well,
we go now?
your joy was kind
Can
of
you-
being a problem.
Can you go now?
Can you go now?
His eye twitches. I can't go now. I needed that joy. This was my happy place.
Do you want to talk about your feelings, buddy?
Did you make everyone laugh down the mountain?
Yes, in fact, He looks around. He looks like someone who's been cornered. That was more of a remnant. His eye gets bigger as he's looking at you, but that's not intentional.
Can you fix it?
It's obvious you figured it out. His eye turns and swivels. I feed off of the joy of this little island, this little trash dump. I don't need this room, but you've ruined my feeding ground.
Well, your feeding ground ruined people's lives, so...
You kind of ruined your own feeding ground, actually.
I don't care about people's lives.
Well, if you're feeding off their happiness, wouldn't them being alive kind of be important for that? Otherwise, this happens.
Well, I don't intend to kill people, but anyone that falls into my... Well, they're already here, so I may as well take advantage.
Well, wait. We entered the room normally before, right?
You asking him that?
Yeah.
Of course you did, you idiot. His eye gets bigger.
And you were always there, right?
Yes. He seems
Really?
confused.
So you could have just lived your entire existence still getting joy and not killing people.
Well, anyone who comes here will try and fix. His eye opens the parse that runs this nation. And unfortunately, if they fix that,
Why would they
The
try and
joy-
fix the parse?
what do you mean? There's no more power being... That's why you're here, isn't it?
What?
We came here to figure out why there isn't any power.
Well, here,
Exactly.
yeah.
And
But
if you
that,
figure out... Go on.
because
There's no joy because you eat joy.
that
Yes.
So why don't we just eat, like, less
some
joy?
of the joy.
Why'd you set up next to something where they'd obviously notice the joy's missing? Go to a
Because-
children's play park.
You could have went to like a wedding procession place.
This is an island made on money of tourists, you fucking idiots. His eye gets
Tourists
bigger.
are gone, buddy. You scare them all away.
Whether
Get
it's-
all the tourists away. You took all the power, now they don't come anymore.
You
Again, you're eating your own food. You're eating up your own food source.
You played
Well,
yourself.
you dumpstered yourself.
You fucking idiot.
I'm sorry. Should I be eating smaller portions? His eyes get bigger.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
dummy.
That's
you
not
don't
how it
come
works.
to the land, you do
Come
this all your
on.
life.
Are you kidding
You guys are just
me?
telling him to eat less.
Stop being so fat, you fat.
You look a little pudgy.
And a big for room.
The stoic room becomes the bullying room.
Yeah, you're just being mean. There's gonna be a bunch of dicks.
Guys, we're not the same when we're stoic. Here, have a sticker.
I just love the choir of. You want me to eat less? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you loser.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget to spend your syllable, by the way. I think everyone who participates spends one.
Alright.
Okay.
How do we
You just cross off one. It's in your sheet. And yeah, and then he says, "Fine.
Yeah, because.
Hopefully." Shut the fuck up! What do the mouths say on the side?
Wow, calm down.
Rude.
You seriously.
Now we're like friends or something.
We're trying to help you.
You guys
I
can
know
talk
you're
all you
fucking
want,
hangry.
but I'm never letting you out. Hopefully,
Why?
if you die of starvation, your little magic trick will go away.
I mean,
you're
you'll
just
starve
gonna
first,
You
so.
starve too.
Whatever.
Hold up a second. Where'd you go?
You loser.
No,
coward.
whatever. We'll just make it so that he's stoic forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can still make passes in here.
You're trapped. We're not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with us.
Literally. Do you want food? Because we can go back and say everything's fine, and then people will come back up here again. And if you
We're
don't
not-
kill
we're
them,
not-
they'll keep coming.
What the hell, CB? We're not doing that.
No,
An eye opens when you say that. You will.
if you
No.
don't kill them.
No.
If there's no problem that they have to fix, then they'll just keep coming. This is what I'm trying to say. Listen, I'm a professional at monopolizing things.
You can't enable his problem. Have you ever read about addiction? Come on.
Well, here, it's like robbing a bank. You take $1 at a time, and they don't notice.
The guy.
What?
He doesn't only appear on the wall; he begins to appear on the floor under you guys.
Ew, gross.
It looks at you. I'm interested in this recommendation you have, Captain Blood.
You see see, this is my power. He like stoically holds a hand up, not even like a smile or a ting or anything, no hair swish, just like, this is me. I am here.
He's looking at you, waiting for you to continue.
Alright, so first things first, you need to understand the root of the situation here. The reason why you're afraid that people are coming to come up here and fix things is because you consume all the power, yes?
I consume all of the joy in this nation, correct?
Which is the
Yes.
power.
Of course it is. Shut your mouth, tiny one.
I'm gonna keep talking. It's what I do. You shut your mouths.
Are you
One of the
our
eyes
dad?
starts twitching.
So-
One of the other eyes starts twitching.
Oh, gross.
So, in the long run, I would make a chart or a graph, but I don't have paper. So, in the long run, though, you can consume things instantaneously, which will cause groups like us to come and fix things, which would end your little supply. Or just slowly take some off of each person as time goes on, giving you an insane amount of supply until literally the heat death of whatever.
I would laugh, but unfortunately I'm in a very stoic mood.
Yes.
Don't you realize, if I had control over something like that, I wouldn't be stupid enough to eat all of it at once? His eyes start moving around.
So,
We're
you're
getting to
saying
the root of the problem here.
What are you, my therapist?
Yes.
Tell us how you really feel.
I feel like I'm going to give you... No, I'm not going to give you much more time to give me an explanation or option before I leave forever.
No, hold up. God.
How are you gonna leave
What?
forever?
I thought you were interested in this deal. We're trying
That's
to...
what I... Tell your stupid cronies to shut their mouths so I can hear what you have to say.
Hold up. Just God. We gotta... Like, God. I'm not in a very thinkative mood right now, okay? I'm trying.
Stoic doesn't mean stupid.
I'm not stupid, I just don't have any
Stoic
fucking...
doesn't mean bitchy either.
I'm always...
Yeah, somehow...
No,
Mumble.
the most powerful parts in the world couldn't change that. He looks up.
Yeah, no wonder you have to be happy all the time.
I wish I had a Snickers.
He doesn't need his parts to drain happiness.
Don't you eat happiness? Why did you eat Snickers?
It just fucking... Give me your plan.
He speaks in the GM's voice.
Jesus Christ, man. I don't got time for this.
Okay. One second. I just need out of character. I need to think this out better
Yeah,
and word it properly.
You better not fuck this one up.
I really try not to. Okay. He can't control how much he eats. It just consumes happiness for people that come here.
Maybe
Okay,
we
what
can
was
make
the whole
it so.
laughing thing? Because he got cut off before he could explain that thing. Can I ask him what's the whole laughing thing? What's up with
Yeah.
that?
He'll say, "That's me." Because everything is filled with joy normally.
Yeah,
Looks
right.
at all of you.
No.
But the guy.
The people.
Sometimes people have a bit of a reaction to seeing me.
Okay, so stop showing yourself. Is that it? Is that the only thing? If they see you?
If you're willing to tell them all to keep the past forever, then I won't show myself.
Okay, so that's fixed. Okay, so if you don't show yourself, you don't kill everyone.
But there's also the problem where he's taking the joy, and that's making it so there's less power, so less people are coming.
Yes,
Hold
but
on,
if we
hold on.
explain-
Also, something I'll point out to you guys, it's very clear that everyone is depressed.
on the island. Okay,
Yes.
hold up a second. Then we'll come at this guy again. What's the range of how much power you consume? Is it just this room, or is it the entire? It's the entire island, correct?
What do you think?
Oh God.
We're trying to help you.
You're help us help you. If we understand everything fully, we can come up with a plan that will help all parties.
I could simply leave you here to die. This is
But
for
then
you.
you would die
No, I wouldn't. His eye looks both ways. I'll just keep killing everyone.
until they're all dead, and then no one comes here.
Oh Lord, we're going into my plans again.
Look,
You
You guys are the ones backed into a goddamn corner here.
We're not in a corner. We've got you in a corner.
You're in our corner.
We're trying to be in your corner. We're trying to help you.
We're trying to
You guys,
help.
you sound like you're drunk.
We're stoic.
We're stoic.
The only way we're ever stoic.
Swear
We gotta
we're
drink.
stoic.
Help us
Way
help
outdoor
you.
exists is great.
Okay, so he's consuming from people all over the fucking island, making everyone depressed.
He's threatening to leave us here forever, but like honestly, squat.
He's the one all fucking shifty-eyed.
Yeah.
He's fucking panicking. We got him by the ropes, but we gotta figure out a way to get us out of here, and also
We've got him by the dick.
Okay, so we do all this and then you shoot him.
I mean, I was just gonna go tell Maxim shit.
Did you say that in character, Addy?
No.
So, oh, Seeley. Don't we have someone that has the adjective fucking baby?
Big fucking baby, we sure do.
So why don't we just
Can we parse him into a baby?
parse him into a baby?
That would be like a
even less
miraculous part.
Oof.
This is an extremely powerful creature. You're turning him into a baby. It takes a lot of work.
Okay, well, who's got good enchantment?
I do. I got
You
5.
have 5 enchantment, and your aspect's charm.
Yes.
Charm. Oh, we could be a real dick move if he's threatening to leave us here. If you charm him into making it so he stays, it's just like, now you're stuck.
Now you're stuck. Now you're in our corner. Okay?
You're in our corner, you cannot leave.
Now you have to talk to us
'Cause-
while we're stuck here.
Because we have squat.
We have squat.
We
We'll
have
squat on this.
We have squat.
Oh God.
Insatiable squat.
Does anyone have contain?
Insatiable squat!
There's no real word behind it. though.
Here, how often can I use, interpretations?
I imagine you can keep doing it as long as, like, when you discard the card, it's not there for the scene
Cool.
anymore.
Discarding.
Yeah.
insatiable, stoic,
One second.
squat, charm.
So I imagine you don't have create anymore.
I don't know, what does blue say?
Blue.
With interpretations, can I get something I already have, or do I roll again?
You would roll again.
Cool.
So interpretations should be per powers.
There you go.
1, 2. You could charm something to treat it as a seal.
12, 13,
Thumbs up.
15. We now have sheltered.
Oh, can we? Oh, I guess we can't. Could we?
Ooh, sheltered. Could that be used to make it so that his whole leaving only stays within himself? Like he can't. His fun.
Could we keep? Could we keep his ability sheltered so that it stays in this building?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would take a strong parse though.
What's the kind of strength we're looking at
You
here?
want something that's gonna stay?
Major?
Probably a grand. No. I would say a grand parse.
Which
You have
is.
to keep. It's 21. You have to keep an incoherent box in a room.
Okay, so who's our main person?
Wait, we've been using guys.
What?
Yeah.
Addie's word is so much stronger than we're giving credit. Trash? We're looking at it like garbage, but literally trash is to get rid of something.
This is fair.
Could we get rid of his thing? No, that would fuck him over.
You guys,
just trash
you guys
him.
can kill this dude. Like, what? There's no problem killing
We
him.
can
Why are you
literally
trying to
trash
save him?
him.
Wait,
You don't know
so
what kind of connections we could make with people.
This is not a person. This is an insatiable joy monster.
Wait, we get rid of this thing, we make connections with the whole town.
I
Perfectly
can't
nice and
believe we
beautiful.
fucking forgot that Addie literally just had the Death Star ray as his fucking...
Literally.
okay, so,
He just like trash them and they die.
Remember, we're on a world of words. There's a wasted.
That's
so
always
flourishing, alone, moving trash.
Move it! Oh, we don't want moving trash on that. That's
We don't want-
dangerous.
So no, because we make him so that he can't. He always has to move.
Hey,
he,
you could
he
move
always
the
has
piece
to
of
be
trash into the middle
alone.
of the ocean.
Yeah, so he always has to be
You could-
alone.
you could-
He can no longer absorb joy because he has to be alone.
He must move to be alone again.
Yeah,
Oh, so you trash him from civilization.
yeah. You just trash him so hard.
I
We
like
just
it.
dumpstered this lad.
No, that's interesting. Adding it so like trashing
And all
him.
of us would be involved. And because it's flourishing, he just has to keep on doing it. Because the more he does it, the better he feels about himself. But he hates himself at the same time.
See, do we want would that be trash or would that be charming him into always being away from people?
You can see the charm of being alone, of being a hermit.
That's a stretch.
So what is trash a better one here, Kareem?
I think trash is a good one.
Okay.
For that.
For that.
If you
So
want
I would-
if you want to discard something, throw it away. That's trash.
Okay, then yes, we want to discard him from humanity, from people, so that he's always alone and he's always moving to get away from people because he's trash.
I would say it's a grand parse if you want it to be that it works enough to get him off the island, and you don't know what'll happen after that. If you want it to be permanent, I would say it'd have to be miraculous.
Which is?
28.
28 for miraculous.
What do you think, guys? Do we want to go fucking ham?
Who would be the main? That would be.
It'd be Addie. And that he's maxed in this.
Well, I got 4.
Is it an enhancement or enchantment? It's enchantment, right?
It's just enchantment, so I got 4.
Yeah.
Which is
But I get +1 for each of you guys.
so you get +3.
So I get 7 cards.
Let's do the math here. If we needed 28,
Wait, why is flourishing in there?
what?
What's flourishing mean in this parse? Alone moving
Flourishing,
trash, I guess.
developing rapidly, thriving.
Yeah.
So it's a thriving need to be alone.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That is really rough.
So he wants to be alone.
Yeah.
It's a he's
Then,
getting dumpstered
then
from
it-
society.
yeah, so that's definitely an enchantment.
Fuck, that's mean.
Oh, that is mean. This is really mean.
I like it.
Oh.
Okay, so let's do the math really quick. So at base, it's 4 threshold. each person could if each person maxed out, it would be 8 each, times 4 is 32. So we could do a forever this man is alone, if we want to aim for it.
For miraculous, right?
And Addie's drawing a lot of cards.
I'm drawing 7.
Do we want to roll coherency?
Why is this coherency? What?
You have to roll if you do a miraculous part.
If you do a miraculous, you have to roll coherency.
Let's fucking do it. Come on, we're
Yeah,
stoic
hold
right
on,
now.
dude.
There's nothing
Do
to
we wanna-
lose.
Do we want to dumb it down, make it temporary, so he leaves for now, and we can inform Maximum Sheep of what's going on?
But here's my.
Who may be a stronger parseling
Then
than
he's gonna be fucking angry at us. We're gonna have some guy chasing us around.
When am I able to reshuffle? By the way.
When you have a second to breathe, but you haven't had one.
Okay.
Were we just talking to him for a while?
It's not a second to breathe if you're invested. It's mostly like you are detaching from everything. You're taking yourself out of the situation. You are relaxing.
It's up to you guys.
I mean, to be
Hold
fair,
up.
the reason I'm
Mama's
saying
down
that is
for
because
rolling a coherency.
I was to say this was intended to be a turn order, but I just didn't feel like making you guys roll, so that's why I'm
okay.
putting that on you.
So okay, here's the question again. Can he move of his own accord?
Let me read this, by the way. Parses of miraculous status have wide-reaching consequences, often changing large swaths of land or masses. Almost infamous in their own right, these parses shift the world to submit to miraculous parse. I think that's supposed to. I don't know what Terramount means. Defale and parsecs within it know it. Most recorded miraculous parses are performed by large groups of parselings working in tandem. The effects generated would take years and years of effort or beyond the realm of the mundane. The limits of these parses have rarely been explored, but often long-lasting consequences in the world, even after years, and rarely have been known to fade away.
I've been sold since long-lasting consequences.
Wait, hold the phone.
For this
Can
guy.
he move of his own accord?
Yeah, it would be for this guy.
Yeah, he can move
I mean,
of his
not
own
to say
accord.
not to say there wouldn't be consequences of it, but
He's not stuck here. He's choosing to be here.
He's choosing to be here, correct?
Yes.
that's what he said.
I'm just trying to think of other ways we could use some
Let's
stuff.
fuck
We could
him
have
up,
a fucking.
buddy.
If we take him with us.
We can't,
We could-
though,
we could-
because then he would destroy us.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. If we get him,
Well, are you trying to
see.
recruit an incoherent?
I'm just saying.
Sit your
that if
stoic
we
ass
go-
down.
I'm just saying, if we go and we find cruise ships to raid and everyone's depressed and kills themselves, it'll be much easier to get loot.
Okay. Add a character. I mean, actually, you know what? Fine. I'm not gonna tell you. Continue.
in character, we're or not in character, out of character. We're gonna be the first ship that gets depressed and kills ourselves if we take
You're
it.
right.
I'll kill you before I kill myself, Al's, you idiot.
Not if we make our boat stoic. Okay.
I don't want to feel nothing for the rest of my life.
But we'll be so rich.
You won't care about that. Will you care about that money if you're stoic?
I'll care when I'm in a bar somewhere gambling all the money away.
You won't, though, because all of it goes to Blue, no relation.
But if we get a lot of money,
No.
we'll still be rich.
So, guys, I would like to say let's go for this stupidly large parse just for the idea of making it so this guy's in the middle of the ocean crying to himself.
Yes.
No, he'd be happy. He'd be content in his loneliness.
You're right. Let's help him.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Come on, guys, let's fucking do it. 28 successes. Addie's a heart. He can do it.
I don't want to roll coherency.
I just steal stuff.
You've been wanting to roll coherency since the beginning of the campaign.
You guys
I
should
didn't
probably.
wanna
We're probably gonna
coherency
have
at
to roll
all.
for talking to this guy anyway.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
What happens if we fail?
You take 2 health damage, and then you gain the frustration dyslexia for a day.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's
I
do
have 3
it.
health, guys.
Let's do
I don't
it.
want to
Because I have 3 health, guys.
Then don't fail. Come on.
be health, guys. I'll probably die from this, actually.
Come on.
You have free health too. You're good.
Oh, thank God.
We got this.
Yeah.
Tori, you haven't burned through your hearts recently, have you?
No.
Alright, yeah, we got this.
All right. I'm gonna draw my cards.
Come on, fellas.
Can we take a rest for a second first?
We can't. The time is now.
If he leaves us alone forever, can we just, like, do it later?
Do you tell him that you're like, fuck it? Because then he'll leave.
Ugh.
But then he'll leave us in here.
No,
Probably.
yeah.
Well,
But-
this is still him. This room's him.
His room is still him, though.
So he can leave us alone for a second. We're
I
still
think he means
affect-
he's.
this
Oh,
parse is affecting him directly, so he doesn't necessarily have to be looking at us while we do it.
Oh, so like him leaving is like I'm ignoring you.
That's essentially
exactly.
yeah, he's just ignoring us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
Fucking...
yeah, rest up.
Okay.
Is that how it
Fuck off.
works?
All
He's so stoic. He's like, I'm gonna look over here.
It's like, alright, I'm having a couple of ideas of how we can fix the situation. Just give me a moment to just get out all the particulars in my head. I don't have my map room, so I'm gonna be thinking for a while. So just leave it for now, and then, well, I'll call you as soon as I figure it out.
I think he
Alright.
left.
Thanks, that silence means good thing.
Can
Oh,
we-
I'm sorry. Was that to me?
Yeah, I was in
Say
character.
again. Sorry, I was talking to my co-GM.
Okay, Alst just says, alright, so I'm getting some good ideas already on how we can try and sort the situation out, but I don't have any of my maps or my particulars, so just give me a second to make sure I word this in the most practical way possible, and it's all planned out to the up and up, of course. So, just, I mean, leave us alone for now, and I'll call you soon.
Oh, he fucked off. May we reshuffle?
Alst fixes his hair.
Reshuffles.
Are we allowed to reshuffle?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh boy.
Alright, shuffling time. Addie, I wouldn't shuffle if I were you if you had gone through your previous stuff earlier.
I'd basically reshuffled. I only had the 2 from the previous thing. 'Cause I wasn't doing anything prior. Oh wait, I did stealth.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
meant.
Oh, we rested up, so yeah.
I was just saying, if
Alright.
if those things you burned through weren't hearts, I wouldn't reshuffle.
Give you a better chance.
Yeah.
Are we really doing this, guy?
Yeah!
That's the best idea.
Come, it's not, but it's great.
I got pretty optimum
Do
draw, so
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
let's do it.
let me finish shuffling here, I'll join you.
four is the threshold, right?
Yes.
Or is it threshold?
Yeah, because I got pretty decent draw.
Alright, drawing.
Y'all got drawing. Hey!
Drawing.
Okay. 4's the
I
threshold?
got. Yeah, I got 10.
Damn.
I can spend a what is it to change a card into something else?
That is a...
Preservation?
I think it's a preservation.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to spend one of those. Now I have 6.
Did we
I-
even calculate if this was possible?
Yes,
Possible.
it's possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead, also spend a preservation.
I got a
made-
3 and a 4 of hearts, so that altogether is...
You got a 3 from me.
I'm gonna also bump preservation to turn a 3 into a heart.
You got 7
So
from me.
I'm a 13.
It's potential, not preservation.
Oh, okay,
Ah.
potential then.
You got a 7 from me.
There we go, burn my potential. So let's... How much do you have total, Tori?
I got 13.
Alright.
7... That's 20. We have 20 right now, then?
You got 3 from me.
23.
And you have 6 from me.
We did it!
9.
did it!
How many successes did you get?
29.
29.
Perfect. Everyone roll a coherence.
Yeah! How do you
How do you
roll
do
that?
that?
You... There is a place in here somewhere for it.
They
Here.
draw 4 cards.
Yep.
How many do... What do we
What's
get?
the
What are we
threshold?
looking for?
Check the quick rough, guys. You just need a single diamond.
A single diamond?
Oh, I failed because I drew
yep.
my single diamond already.
You can
I
burn,
too have failed.
guys can burn a, preservance to redraw, I believe.
Well, preservance lets you keep drawing through running out of the deck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh,
Yep, I'm taking one.
I might. Oh shit! I do have 1 extra diamond in my deck. Let's hope. Oh no! Oh
Is
no!
there a way
Fucking
to regain
genius.
coherence?
Oh no!
You technically spend... It's like World's Darkness. You can spend experience for it, but you have to have a good reason. But I'm not gonna have it. I don't... What is the... I don't even know if there's really any negatives besides once you get to a
Alright.
certain point, you're fucked.
I know,
Alright.
but that also does limit how
Yeah.
It's pretty limiting depending on how long the campaign goes.
I drew the one
but
card.
in the time that you'll get to a point where it's relevant, there may be situations to increase your coherency. But like I said, like
Yeah. So I drew a 3-5-7 and a 3 of diamonds.
Hey!
So I'm good.
I got 0 diamonds.
I have no more diamonds in my deck though. I have a bunch of
that's interesting.
Oh, thank Christ.
Yeah, but you're not gonna like die. You're just now less coherent out of 7. So
You pretty much lost the morality. That's
I mean,
all.
it's you need to keep in mind also miraculous parses are not a thing you should be doing because they have wide-reaching consequences, including on yourself. But I'll tell you exactly what happens.
Don't worry, it was for the vine.
Okay, so this creature's eye begins to open on all the different walls, and it looks at you. What did you do? You lied to me, Captain Blood.
Well, you laughed at my name, so don't worry, I'm just profiting off your misfortune.
It's like the walls start crumbling in. You fools. All of that to lose your own sanity. His eyes start twitching around. You think you could keep me forever? I won't last very long alone. His eyes look both ways. You don't know if that's somber or contentness, as the entire building around you begins to be trashed. Alone, away from individuals forever, as it essentially this ink starts to rip from the walls, but it pulls in and it crushes, and everything, all of the different parts of the building fall apart around you.
So, he was the building?
Yeah, he was in a sense in a sense he basically was connected to the building. So because you attacked him, you attacked the building.
Well, we killed it, is what you're telling me?
Oh, it's gone.
It's left.
It's trash. It's been discarded. And yes, he literally told you, I will starve to death before I last forever. He's saying, you lost your sanity. Haha, oh shit. But it essentially, there's no building there anymore. It has been discarded.
You know what it is? Prime real estate.
Well, yeah, in honesty, guys, the fact that the building was trashed doesn't mean a lot, because they can just come and slap a parse on the floor here in the
Yeah,
dirt.
so I heard the bit of concern in there, Bree, but I was just going to tell you that, like, it's if they were able to do the parse before, they can just do it again.
That's what I just thought. I was like, he'll just come over, slap the dirt. There we go.
Okay. So, are we still stoic? Can we celebrate?
No, the stoic was squat. It was in the room. It's gone now.
Hey!
So, from silence, from slump shorters, we just liberated an entire island from an evil monster thing.
We just liberated a building from the island.
And we left absolutely no evidence to show we did it so we can get the reward.
I think there's evidence.
That's a missing building.
There's all the dead people.
Are they dead?
Oh, they won't be dead anymore! Hey, that's our evidence! Come on!
Come on, let's help them! Help them! Help them!
Help me, heroes! Marty!
It's not a party! Hurry!
The sounds you weren't able to hear before because of the deafening laugh. The natural noises of the point are able to be heard and appreciated now. Some birds and wind in the tree. And it's quite nice when it's not being surrounded by deafening laughter. That's in the person now.
Killed somebody.
Hey, hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
And as you guys come back, you notice, first of all, this guy isn't laughing anymore. He's no longer blue. And these
You cut out, I'm sorry.
you do see some fish in the there.
You're cutting out for me, I don't hear anything you're saying.
Well, maybe if you shut your mouth. I'm just kidding. Did everyone else hear me, or was that everyone?
I
I can
I
hear
heard
you.
you.
Okay, then I'll just repeat it. The river is no longer blue, and the fish aren't clogging the river anymore, and this guy is no longer laughing.
Man slides down this little mountain here and runs over. Is he alive?
He's not moving, and if you look closer, he does not have the signs of an alive person.
Can I check his pulse?
Huh?
Can I check his pulse?
Yeah, no, like that's me telling you. If you check for his signs, he's not alive.
Aw.
Can I take his boots?
You can take his boots.
Nice.
You're not feeling depressed anymore, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
How are they compared to my boots?
They are work boots.
Cool. I got my tourist shirt and my work boots.
There you go.
Alright, fan out. Look for survivors.
Alright.
Need something. Fine.
I don't know if she heard you.
Bree.
Hmm?
Oh wait, it says Bree.
What's up?
Oh, did you not hear me?
No.
Alright, I'll just ask if you were alright.
She looks down at the dead guy. I'll be okay in a bit.
She's still again.
Hey, you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my headset cut out as soon as I finished what I said.
Oh, it's okay.
Aw.
She sighed and said, "I'll be okay in a bit."
You sure?
Yeah. I mean,
Is this your first dead person?
nods.
Yeeks.
You couldn't help him.
There are some people that can't be helped.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it feel any better, I know. Doesn't make up for anything. But you do what you can for the ones you can.
Meanwhile, I check this guy for his wallet and shit.
Good man,
He's
Eldard.
not dead. So
Oh, he's not dead! He's alive!
no, he's very alive. He's just looking up and he sees you and he's like, "Oh, hey, man.
You alive?
Yeah, I'm feeling better." He's looking up at the clouds.
Jimmy, your wallet?
What?
Check your ID.
Oh, I mean, I can just tell you, man.
Yeah, but official documents, you know?
I.
Does he just say alright and hand it over?
No, he doesn't. He's just confused. I'm sorry, man. I'd rather not give it to you, to be honest. I don't trust random strangers.
Alright. You are alive. Can Eldorn, kind of, bend down and, help this guy up?
Yeah, when you go down, he's like, no, don't worry about it, man. I'm just gonna enjoy what I got going on here for a second.
One second has elapsed. Take him.
No, he's literally saying it's okay, you can leave me.
Eldorn will shrug and leave the guy. After a bit. He tried.
Yep. He doesn't look like he's hurt like the other guy. He wasn't. There's no pool of anything. It doesn't look like he was laughing like the other guy.
Silence.
Silence.
Alright, Alice just gives a pat to Nana and walks off.
Okay.
We can talk about it later if you wish.
She nods.
I'll give you your moment now. For now.
Okay. Oh shit.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm still connected? Good.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
Okay, this is fine, right? Is everything supposed to be pitch black?
Everything's gone dark.
Oh, I still get vision.
You refreshed too, didn't you?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Connection went down.
You foos.
Thought maybe. Oh, I'm here now. Don't worry. I'm back. I'm back in black.
Oh, I'm back as well.
Hello?
Down here.
Ugh, that's not helping me at all.
Follow the river. Follow the river.
You guys don't have to walk back if you're not doing anything else here.
Did you find anyone?
Yeah, he's up the river a bit more, and he just is chilling out on the ground.
Okay, 1 second. Walks over.
He's alive.
Excuse me, sir.
You with that other guy?
Yes, we saved the day.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yes. Did you see any of the strange happenings, I assume?
Well,
And, I mean, you lived through it. I'm asking if you saw the monster thing.
no, man. I just went up here to fix the power plant, and I don't know, I just couldn't get the motivation. I just felt awful. There was nothing pushing me to go up, and I just laid down and I've been here for a couple days, actually.
Okay, you should probably get food before you die.
Probably. Don't worry, man. Just another minute.
No,
He doesn't seem like he's gonna die. Like, he literally looks like he's just looking at things.
Right, well, we're going to go report this, and it'd be great to have an eyewitness. Can I count on you for your support?
Sure. Thumbs up.
Ooh, should we, wait for you somewhere? Or...
No, man, don't worry about it. I'll make my way down. I appreciate the effort, though.
Sure thing. Take your
What's your
time.
name? He said, what's your name?
I don't know if I should tell you that.
He raises an eyebrow while he looks at you upside down. Come on, man, what's your name? You saved the day, right?
So far, everyone has left.
What's your name?
Captain Blood.
I don't know, sounds pretty cool to me, as long as it makes you happy.
What a bro.
You start crying?
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to go now. Thank you. I'll see you around.
Guy smiles.
Oh, jeez, he was probably lying. No one does nice things in the Sea of Speed.
People in nominal stretch don't lie.
Oh, that's right.
Continue to cry, bitch.
Oh, man. One cool guy. I want my fisherman family. They're always mean to me. Like home. Alright, we're done here. I'm done
Okay.
here. I don't know about anyone else.
Give me a second. Okay. So you guys make your way back to Apostle Report.
Yes. After.
The walk back is a lot more enjoyable than the walk there.
Nan catches up with the others later.
All right.
Welcome back to the group, Nan.
Oh, she'll be back in a bit. I'm RPing with Tori at the moment.
Oh man, never mind.
Okay. You guys can just walk ahead without them, and then they can catch up later. Or you could do the RP out loud.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty much wrapping up on it.
Okay, well, just do your last bits or whatever.
And then we'll kind of look at Eddie.
Are they happy?
Oh, yeah, you get to squat wherever you want. Pick whatever house you see and you're like, damn, I want that one. And there you are.
So it's like a second life.
Yeah, just like that.
Nan pats the dead guy's face.
Have a good second life, buddy.
He gives you a thumbs up and a wink. I'm kidding. Sorry, go on.
There you go,
Screeches. And she'll sit there for a little while before getting up. And she'll hold her hand out to Addie, like just go and take his hand before walking back.
Give her a bit of a pat on the back for shoving shoving those hands back in his pockets. Just don't tell anybody I was being nice, okay?
I don't tell anyone anything.
There, that's the spirit. He says doubtfully.
She smiles.
I'll try. Anyway.
Yeah, let's try to catch up. Their legs are longer.
We're so small.
Small but powerful. He does a wimpy flex as he walks up.
Nan pretends to be impressed.
Good.
Good. I can't move you, Tori.
Welcome back, you two.
Hi.
How are you?
Hey, hi.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, something I have to do. Just continue. It doesn't look like this. There's some more people out. I just have to get them out.
Okay.
Should we announce the fact that we won? No, we'll let the mayor do that.
You say we'll let Nan do that?
Let the mayor do that.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh?
Looks like it worked.
Ow, someone
Yeah.
said they liked my name.
I told
Just
you that
hustle
someone
and
out there
bustle.
likes your name. Never lose hope.
Of course. Soon everyone will like my name.
Yep. It's even growing in the rest of the crew, I'm sure. Right? Looks everyone else. Kind of like a challenging, like, right sort of thing. Which, like, the correct answer is I don't know or yes, not no. But he expects Addie to say no regardless. Because Addie is literally a trash baby.
What was the question? It's a cool name.
Yeah,
Well, before you ask, I'm gonna say no.
I expected that from you.
Oh, there's that.
I mean, I like the abbreviation CB. It works.
I'll let you have that.
See?
I feel like dancing.
Everyone feels like dancing. People are actually waving to you and smiling now.
This is a happy place.
Nan smiles and starts waving back.
I feel like a celebrity.
I wave back and cough, passively gather money.
You can do
Fucking
that.
Looks at Nan. We saved the fucking day.
We did! We saved the town!
Yeah!
Somebody's like, I don't know what these guys are talking about, but I hope you enjoy the Coliseum. I'm assuming that's what you tours here for.
That and more, my good man.
Might be a problem, though, because the power's out.
Don't worry, we'll have to get fixed soon as well.
Oh, I wonder where that tourist knows that.
I like how you fucking just paint every person you mug.
Did you just ping me?
Flush through the door, calmly, of course, not actually.
Oh, you don't believe. I've done it. With help.
We've saved the day, Secretary. We need audience with the maximum sheet, please.
Give me a second.
Thank you for the second.
You're
Take the
welcome.
seat in the lobby.
By the way, Cream, these anonymous tokens really work well.
Thanks.
Really good.
I appreciate the fact you actually put like color variations in and stuff.
Thanks.
I wouldn't have.
I found the darkest man.
That's racist.
So what are
That
you guys
one.
gonna do with the money?
Lose most of it.
Squat on it.
I meant the money we get.
I think
well,
when
I
you-
need to get some materials.
Oh, we forgot to take the door.
There's no door anymore.
Alright.
He took the door.
Right.
So I guess technically someone took the door.
I think there's a door store around here.
Probably. I'm sure we can find it.
We shouldn't buy a door out of a tourist place.
You still have the keys to the police people's boat. We could like, take that for parts, right?
I don't want to take the wheel.
That's a... No.
Well, our wheel's faulty. We could use their wheel to fix ours.
We're pirates,
Yeah, that's
not,
why.
not trolls.
Not what?
I thought they were synonyms.
I mean, there's a purpose for everything. Parts are parts are parts.
Why not take all the parts? Why just the one part?
I just want the
if you
wheel.
want to, but how are they gonna get back?
They're on an island. They can buy things. Passage. It's a tourist place, and people will be booming here again. Just like hop a ride. They're not stranded.
Yes.
But that
Okay,
was a
you-
dick move. We took the wheel. Oh, sorry. Didn't agree.
No, it's fine. So you notice when you come into the mayor's office, the lights are on in here. Which is obviously odd because there's no power.
It's maximum sheep.
It's not odd, it's maximum cheap.
It's not odd. Smiles into the camera. It's maximum. That's his deodorant brand.
Man, I love Maximum
Look at
Sheep
your
when in
now
this.
back to me.
I love Maximum
Uh,
Sheep in this universe where he's not a terrorist.
Yep. I like how you guys were like, he's a terrorist when you saw the parts. But anyway, so the receptionist is there, and you come in and you say what again?
Secretary, we've saved the day. I need an audience with Maximum Sheep, please.
And he goes, "Oh yeah, sure. You did. I assuming the power going out is you."
Yes, unfortunately, there was a monster there feeding off of everybody and making everyone sad.
What?
Don't worry, we fixed it. We fixed it.
We
Sure.
fought the monster, it's gone.
Hey, Mayor, they fought a monster, I guess.
We have witnesses, I think.
I don't. Look, man. He puts up his hands. Not my deal. Go on in.
Why can't everyone be like that other guy?
Oh, hold on.
Other
They
guy?
don't know we were involved. We're witnesses.
Yes, our witnesses. Anyway, sorry, moving on. Thank you.
All right.
Come on, guys.
So you guys walk into Maximum Sheep's office, which is very crowded with 4 people.
It's okay,
Oh.
I don't count as a complete person. I stack on top of
Understand.
Aldorn.
It's like a Mama Mooch doll.
Is that the... His eyebrow waggles. Friends of mine?
Yes!
He stands up, and he looks off into the corner of the room.
We're over here, sir.
Ah, no, I understand. This is just a dramatic pose. He flexes his pecs.
It is very imposing, sir.
Yes, small one. Wow is correct. I imagine you brought the rest of your crew, Captain Blood.
Yes. Damn it.
Oh my god, did you use GM roll and attraction roll?
I want to determine how cool I thought he was.
Oh, okay, I like
so
it.
You,
That's,
you immediately ruined our plan, Elsa.
wait, what did Al say?
Conferred with the crew. Now we can't be witnesses.
Oh yeah.
Blind, and he already knows.
Ah, I love the fact that you were willing to lie to me. I actually don't. Don't do that.
I didn't do it!
I'm proud of you, stranger. Or should I say, not stranger? He winks.
Me or... I'm sorry, sir.
Now, I believe I owe you some paperwork. He
There's
goes-
that, but also, I don't know if you want the chilling tale of what happened, because I would also like to request hazard pay.
Why are you
Actually-
blue?
Well, that's an interesting question, and I'll get to that one in a second. For the fact of you, and he closes the desk he was opening. I guess I didn't actually ask what happened and the power went out. He thinks for a second, did you actually do anything?
Yes,
we had to
went
fight
there.
a giant monster!
Yes, that.
Well then.
It
I'm
was
less of a person now.
because of how happy everyone was, and the fact that
in Addie's direction, like kind of somberly. Alright.
yes, because of how happy everyone was here, and also the fact that the main power supply was happiness. A monster that feeds off of joy took residence there.
Of course! He slams the desk. There's a small dent in it.
He just finishes the building. And we casted it away. We fought it off.
Of course.
But unfortunately, the building left too. I'm sorry for that, but
Whatever.
Don't worry about it at all.
Whatever.
In fact,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
you shut your mouth. I'm kidding. In fact, sorry about that, young lady. Just let me complete this thought. In fact, the parse was done by me and a few others. Don't worry about it, Bree. I'll give you a second. The parse was done by me and a few others, so it should be easy to recreate if I talk to the right people. Young lady, he looks at in Nan's direction, but doesn't realize how short she is, so he's looking too high. Please, go on with what you were going to say.
Oh no, I was literally about to say the parse is gone and needs to be put back up, but you got there first. It's okay.
Of course, a smart lady indeed. He smiles and the light shines.
Thank you.
so it is a sexual thing. It's just strong people. I'm not ugly. I'm just not strong. Fuck.
Well, I'm inclined to believe you for time reasons. Looks at the clock. So, let me give you that paperwork for your passports, or whatever it was I promised you. I'm just kidding. I think it was a passport. So he goes in his desk, gives you paperwork, and it is the correct paperwork. I practiced.
You did very well, sir.
And
again.
one other thing.
Oh?
A piece of advice, as I'm sure you're seeking adventure. Unfortunately, you wouldn't have the chance to see this because the power's out, but luckily I have a maximum generator, he flexes.
Oh, okay. Can we get... Is that branded? Is that a brand thing?
Yes, and then he points at a TV.
Could we get...
Watch this.
Oh, boy.
And
Can't just say no, so we have to watch.
No, of course, this is Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
A newscast goes on.
The cutscene
It's
pops
the
up.
total cutscene. Sorry.
This is so good.
Hey there, Nominals. Ever wanted to be on the news? Well, now's your chance to gain fame and possibly fortune. Come down to Morning Marsh and enter for your chance to spread your name across our great sea.
That's right, Janet. And don't forget to stop by our famous grave-themed park while you're here. I'm sure you're all dying to see it.
That's not funny, Bob. And it turns off. Or he turns it off.
Right.
Hey, we're going.
We're going there after the thing.
Of course, thumbs up. Sits down.
Thank you. Oh, so the brand generator thing. Is that we have a brand deal for that? Is that again has it pay?
He raises an eyebrow. I do. What are you talking about?
The generator, the maximum generator. You said it was a
Yes,
brand.
my maximum generator. He flexes.
Yes, could we get one of those? You said it's a brand thing.
Oh no, it's my brand. Thumbs up.
Oh, could we
My brand
get one?
for only me.
Oh.
Because it's not easy to make. It's a lot of work.
Oh,
Very specific for emergency situations.
Any sort of hazard pay would be nice.
Also, the power in the building goes out. It doesn't work very long.
Okay then. So, I thought it was maximum.
It was maximum power for the brightest TV.
I've used up the
doesn't
rest
last
of the
very
power!
My God! Alright, I'll just accept that.
He smiles.
You
I'll
didn't,
have fun in the gladiator arena.
you didn't say why you were blue.
Ah, of course. I'm sorry, young lady. Well, as you've noticed, a few of the people in the town may or may not sport this bluish color. This is a direct result of that very dangerous creature you spoke of. Probably.
You knew about the creature?
Well, we didn't know about the creature, but we knew something was runoff from the power plant. We assumed some sort of pollution that Semic Olin didn't care too much about. He looks both ways.
And it made you blue?
Yes, the runoff, well, I'm not from this town. In fact, there are islands on the other side of the nation where the poor folk live.
Like the richest?
Yes, well, I wouldn't say riches, but hopefully I'm trying to make a change, you see? He smiles. For the better of everyone. For maximum joy.
Could we get some maximum joy out of
Communism.
What'd you say?
I jokingly said maximum communism.
Maximum communism. We are Apostroport. Sorry, what did you say, Als?
I said, could we get some maximum joy and some hazard?
You want maximum joy?
No,
That's out
so
of
I want
character.
hazard. I want hazard pay.
Yeah, it'd give us maximum joy to have hazard.
Unfortunately, that wasn't part of the deal. Thumbs up.
Fighting a monster also wasn't part of the deal.
Well, it is if you include correcting things. I didn't say I would pay extra. I'm sorry, we're quite short on extra funds.
Just go
We
put
don't
it
need
back
funds.
Well,
We
let
don't
me
need
tell you
funds.
something else. This
Take
paperwork, he
a
interrupts you. This paperwork is probably worth a fortune, and he's not lying.
Holy crap!
Could we disassemble a dock for some wood or something?
I'm sorry, did you specifically need wood?
Our ship
Well, you
is
do
a
plan on entering the Colosseum if you win, like I always do, he flexes.
What?
Okay.
What? He wins
Alright,
all the
different
time?
question.
You should make up to 100,000 jack. That should be enough for some wood.
Alright, different question. How about this? Could we get some advice on something in particular?
Of course, I love giving advice.
Since you've won that championship so many times, any tips for new arrivals then?
Yes, of course. Take advantage of the... of course, you guys are parslings, I assume. Alright, let me correct that. He would say magic, because that's what they call it. You are all magic, I assume.
Yes.
You have to be to enter the tournament.
What?
Yeah.
You have to be to enter the tournament.
I wasn't told. When was
Yeah,
that?
that's why Mr. Look couldn't join us.
You knew?
I didn't think it was important.
You're telling me his word isn't look?
I know, right?
His aspect. But yeah, I guess word is fair. Anyways, my words are... Feel free to kill the opponent. Don't feel too bad, I mean, unless you want to. Additionally, make sure to take advantage of the other magic people they put in there for you to work with.
Right. Alright then.
Also, the stage. Most people forget you can simply throw people into the stage hazards, and that's usually easy. My raw strength, he flexes, was enough to win me a few tournaments of my own.
Right, that's all you then, Alborn.
Aldoran
Alright.
can fight anything.
Alright, that's it then. Have a nice day.
Have a maximum day.
Can I have an autograph?
Of course! He already signs one, has one signed and hands it to you.
Takes it.
Wait, is that worth money?
I don't know. It's worth whatever it's worth.
Hey, can I have an autograph?
Of course! He hands you one that he already signed.
Yay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Chance needs to go to bed now, so...
It's the end, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it was enjoyable, Kareem.
I'm glad you had fun.
Are we able to
Maximum is the
take-
best part.
Are we able to
Thank
take a day before going into the arena?
I mean, yeah, you can stay, but you have to... Well, you'd have to sleep on your ship or something.
It's fine.
If you want to hold a minute, Chance, we can do the EXP before you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you, Yusa.
No problem.
EXP is...
It's on the last page of the doc.
Yeah. Attendance growth, which I'm assuming is what you learned. Heroism.
Save the
I
day.
don't like that one. Wisdom, I'm
I don't
assuming
know
is
if that
just...
one works here.
Yeah, it really just doesn't apply to this campaign.
We'll just
Wisdom...
reverse it so it's just like criminality or something.
Well, I don't know what... The heroism is not one that I feel like
Outstanding
you should get
action.
for just... Wisdom is outstanding action.
Wisdom is outstanding.
We can give the heroism one for free for now, and we can talk about.
Oh, that's the automatic. Well, attendance is the automatic.
I mean, is it? I think how it's worded. It's just like if we.
Success.
No, if we save others or granting others like moments. So if we ever.
But like that's the thing. That's not relevant to the campaign.
That's
you guys
the
don't have
problem.
to
Is
save
everyone
people.
in
You're
this world
pirates.
is terrible.
Yeah, you guys can be awful. I don't care.
Mm.
That's not like something I want to push. Like I need to push. Success. Bree's right. We can just make it success for this.
Okay.
Well, there is a success one though.
No, that's crit success. It's different.
Oh, so
Okay.
it's just like an outstanding.
Mission
I
action.
success.
I think
No,
we all-
outstanding action is wisdom. They're all different.
Oh
Because usually there's automatic, success, roleplay, and this is World of Darkness, and then what have you learned? So instead, we're going to have heroes and be success, and then growth is what have you learned, and RP is...
Oh,
not
like
one
mission
of these.
success.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to add one for
Not,
RP. That's basically automatic. Okay,
We should not consider our glorious parse a critical success.
it literally wasn't a critical success.
Critical success means specific to like the mechanics, mechanically critical.
Yeah.
God.
This achieve goals is more specifically to the individual player. So if you achieve a specific goal that you have laid out, well, you'll get an extra experience.
I can't believe Addy's gonna achieve a specific goal next time he goes to the ghost place.
Apparently, taking 1 point of HP gets you script, which is an interesting one.
Oh, like taking damage?
I guess. I guess that makes sense because you die really easy. All right, so you all get attendance. You all get success. I'm changing heroism right here. I'm just gonna write success so I don't forget. You didn't do an outstanding action.
Let's make a mission success.
All right, so that's, I would say, 3 grit. If that's not enough each round, we will. Oh yeah, what have you learned? Chance, what have you learned so you can leave?
Well,
What
I
does
learned
Aldorn
that
learn, I
Maximum
guess?
Sheep is a swell dude.
Okay.
Quite swell and swole.
That's well and swole.
More importantly, though, I learned that fish are able to reduce water flow and are clearly the Earth's protectors.
Oh my god.
I'll take everything
I like
learned.
how the fish was the most important part to him, and he was like,
Damn right they're important.
Okay. So yeah, you're good to go now, Chance, if you want to.
Right. See ya.
See ya.
Alright, thanks for playing.
Thank you for having me.
So, Aldorn, that's fucking 4. Alce, what did you learn?
Maximum Sheeps is a parseling, and also, actually, we already knew that, but his word is maximum.
Well, one of his words is maximum.
One of his words is maximum.
You don't know. Well, you know it's an augment.
Yes.
Addy, what have you learned?
Aldorn's stoic sense of being is a good one.
All right, and what have you learned?
Addy's nicer than he lets on.
All right. What do you guys
know.
want to call a session?
Yay! What do we want to call
Yay.
Yeah.
Stoic Circle.
So
Calling it gay kind of works.
Yay!
Considering the subject matter.
all right, I'm gonna put insert no alt EA. Yeah. I'm just gonna put outer line for. Actually, I'm gonna put stories hook as the name for the first one. The session 0. All right. I hope you guys had fun.
That was fun. Thank you for
Yeah.
running.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, how much bonus jack did I grab just from stealing?
From the first time or the second time?
Coming
Like,
back.
When you came back, you
More
got.
people in the streets.
What did I say that